Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? Salute, salute. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another unrivaled watch along. Hope everyone's doing well on this Monday evening. It's Martin Luther King Day, so I know some people had the day off. I did, so I hope you guys are having a good evening. Jackie and Mads, what's going on? Salute, salute. Good to see y'all in the chat. Well, another day of Unrivaled. It's week 3, day 4, the final day of week 3. We have Breeze versus Mist in game 1. And then in game 2, we have Vinyl versus Lunar Owls. We'll be doing both. So I'm glad you guys are on to watch along with me. As I say every stream, I'm watching it on YouTube using a VPN. A VPN into the United Kingdom, which allows me to watch it on YouTube. So that's how I'm watching it. So if you have access to a good VPN and you want to watch it live, that's an option to do. All right, make sure you fill out the poll. Who do you think is going to win this evening's game 1? Will it be the Young Breeze team or will it be the veteran Mist team? As you can see, the rosters for Team Breeze on the screen. This is the team they've been starting. Paige Beckers, Rakia Jackson, and Dom Malonga. Cam Brink and Keith Martin off the bench. I think Ari McDonald is still dealing with an injury. And then for Team Mist, you got Veronica Burton's been starting. So it's been Burton. Alicia Gray started last game, and Brianna Stewart, Arike, Alana Smith, and Leah Rue off the bench. Where they got to make sure we're not sponsored. Got to make sure. Listen, unless Nord you want to sponsor, listen, I'm your guy. I've been using y'all for a long time. So if you want to sponsor, hit me up. Um, but yeah. So that game, according to the countdown, starts in about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So my clock's a little behind, but it's always hard to get it super accurate when it's counting down like this. But we'll start in the next 2 minutes or so. Let me know who you think's gonna win. You can see the records on the scoreboard there. Breeze are 2-2. Mist are 3-1. Currently, Mist are in second place with a win. I think they would move up to first. Laces are currently in first place with a 4-1 record, and Breeze are at a 2-2 record. If they win, they can move up to fifth or even fourth place tonight. So we'll see what the outcome is. We shall see what the outcome is. If you're on the Twitch, put it in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this evening's game? Salute for all the support on the channel. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. We've been covering the W. Now we're doing Unrivaled. So make sure you are tapped in. Alrighty. Hopefully both games are good. Yesterday, that first game between Rose and Laces was pretty good. The Hive and Phantom game, it got out of hand pretty early on in the game, so wasn't as good, but we shall see what tonight holds. Just as a heads up, next time I'll be on will be Saturday. So for the Saturday games, I'll be on for that. So be on the lookout for that. I don't think I'll be nothing next Sunday and Monday. I won't be able to do. I have work those days, so I may be able to do like one of the games on Monday, depending on what time I get home from work. But we'll try to cover as much as possible. What's up, Sierra? Good to see you as always. All right, broadcast is starting. Sierra said I'm rooting for Breeze, but both these teams are my team. I think Breeze underdog. Yeah, Breeze. I mean, I know they have the betting stuff for Unrivaled. I haven't looked at it. I'm assuming Breeze is the underdog, given their record and their experience. But it should be a good one. Live from Sephora Arena in Miami. It's actually Phantom Club night at Unrivaled. So you got all the Phantom players signing posters and having meet and greets with fans and things of that nature. So Kelsey Plum, Dana Evans, Kiki Iriafen. Oh, look at Lee Rule in the. Hey, look at Pose Girl. I see you. And then Cam Brink, of course, always looking like a damn supermodel. Yeah, they said, yeah, I did see Aaliyah Boston is on the mic, excuse me. So top 6 teams make the postseason. For those interested in the end of the season, top 6 make the playoffs. And both of these teams are currently in the playoffs. Liz, what's going on? And as you know, Aaliyah Boston does some college. I know she does some college commentating as well, so she's good on the good on the broadcast. So it shouldn't be anything out of order. She should be as professional as ever. Yeah, Leah is developing well. Hopefully, it can carry over into the WC. And she still has to work on some of her pacing a bit, but she is getting better as the days go on. Let me see if they. I was looking to see if they released. Oh, starting lineups. You got Rakia Page and Dominique Malunga. For Mist, you have Alicia Gray, Veronica Burton, and Brianna Stewart. It's the first time they release like the lineups like in advance. Usually I'll be looking and I don't see them. So the players highlighted on your screen are the players that are in the starting lineup. Man, it should be a good one. Rakia Jackson versus Alicia Gray matchup should be a good one. Let's see how Stewie is able to deal with the length of a Dominique Malunga, and we are off to start. And Mist have the ball. Got Alicia Gray at the controls over to Brianna Stewart on at the top of the key. Gets the screen from Veronica Burton. Oh, Stewie just runs over Paige Beckers. They call a blocking foul. First foul of the game. That's on Paige Beckers. Okay, doing some shot clock reconfiguring here. And here we are. Alicia Gray to inbound gets it into Stewie. Stewie over to Veronica Burton. VB, most improved in the W this past season. Stewie in the paint against Paige, shoots a one-leg fall away, and she shuts it down. Paige shakes her head, saying, nah, that's not going to work. Rakia over to Paige, back to Rakia. Rakia on the attack on Alicia Gray. She stops that one-leg fall away, rolls out. Rebound to Stewie. Stewie over to Burton. Burton over to Stewie. Stewie up top to Alicia Gray. No hesitation for 3. And she gets this night off to a hot start. Knocks down to 3. It's 3-0 Mist. Now Paige tries to respond on the other end. And she says, I could do that too. And she knocks down the top of the key 3. Game tied at 3. Veronica Burton tries to get downhill. Out to Stewie. Left side to Alicia Gray. Pump fakes for 3. Gets the switch. And then they pass it to Stewie, but there's a foul on the roll. Rakia Jackson with the foul there. So no basket. So that's 2 fouls already. Noelle Quinn, head coach of Team Breeze. They started off 2-0. Now they're 0-2. Burton with the ball. Burton steps behind the screen, loads up for 3 off the back rim, and it falls to Stewie. Stewie with the offensive rebound over to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray up top to Brianna Stewart with 4 on the clock. Stewart spins, puts Rakia in the post, pump fakes, shoots an off-balance shot and gets fouled. And now Brianna Stewart will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Mist lead the league in points per game. They're averaging 73.8 points per game. They're actually tied for first in the league. Brianna Stewart at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points, and she knocks it down. So Mist take a 5-3 lead over Breeze. Paige Beckers with the ball, guarded by Alicia Gray. Over to Dom Malunga, handoff back to Paige. Paige loads up for another 3 off the front of the rim. Stewie chases down the rebound. Stewie over to Alicia Gray, shoots over Dom Malunga, and from the right wing, Alicia Gray 2 threes already, and it's 8-3 Mist. Page over to Rakia Jackson. She tries to respond with a 3. It's all. Fight for the rebound. Stewie comes over to help. Good box out by Burton. Stewart tries to attack Malonga. Stops. Reverse pivot. And Malonga with the block. I seen that coming. Stewie should know better than that. Malonga blocks Stewie there. Now Page down to Malonga in the post. Foul by Burton before Malonga could get settled. Oh, whoa. They showing the wrong angle here. I don't know what happened there. They hit the wrong shot. They over here had the cameraman shooting the floor. That was an accident there. Paige Becker is with the ball. Paige spins off Alicia Gray, finds Dominique Malonga under the basket. What a pass and what a finish. Dom Malonga with the left-hand layup. She's on the board. It's 8-5. Alicia Gray with the ball. She's already hit 2-3. She steps back for another, and that one is off to the right and out of bounds. So it's 8-5. First sub of the game. Stewie goes to the bench. I'm assuming Atlanta Smith checks in. And Cam Brink comes in for Team Breeze. Ball in play here. Yeah, Brink in for Malonga. Page with the crossover. Gets downhill. Gets it over to Rakia Jackson. Wide open for 3 in the tie. And ties the game up at 8. So it's 8-8. Alicia Gray with the ball. Gets it down to Atlanta Smith. Bad pass there. And then a foul there by Atlanta Smith on the reach-in. So score is 8-8, 4:12 to go. Ball inbounds to Page. Page with the ball, looks to attack Alicia Gray, crosses over, gets to her right hand, shoots the midi, and scores. So Breeze take the lead here behind a Paige Becker's mid-range jump shot. It's 10-8. Alicia over to Arike Agumbawale, who's checked in for Burton. Arike tries to step through. Cam Brink with the defense, gets it back to Arike, and she gets her first shot to go from the foul line. 10-10. Rakia Jackson with the ball. Hesitation, goes over to Paige in the left corner. She shoots a left corner 3, and Paige is feeling it tonight. She knocks down a left corner 3 there, 13-10. Arike with the ball, gets it. Oh, Atlanta Smith saves the pass. She goes up, left-hand layup is off, ball tapped out. Alicia Gray tracks it down. Am I buffering? I hope I'm not. Ball up by Alicia Gray. She misses. And they call a foul here. And an offensive foul on Atlanta Smith. $13-10. Hopefully I'm not buffering for everybody. Ball in play here with Team Breeze. They're up 13-10 here. 3 minutes to go. Cam Brink with the ball. And gets Atlanta Smith gets another foul. She fell for a Cam Brink pump fake, and that's 3 fouls on Atlanta Smith, I think. Or that might be her second. No, that is 3. 3 fouls on Atlanta Smith. So Atlanta Smith came in for 2 minutes and they're keeping her in with the 3 fouls. Ball inbound to Rakia Jackson, guarded by Arike. Rakia drives left, stops, left elbow, jump shot, rolls off. Burton checked back in for Alicia Gray. She has the ball. Burton gets downhill, and they call another foul on Atlanta Smith. That's 4 fouls on Atlanta Smith in 2 minutes of play. That's another foul. 4 fouls in 4 minutes. Cam Brink inbounds to Rakia Jackson. That's crazy. Ball down to Cam, guarded by Lee, who's checked in for her. Reverse pivot, shoots over her and misses. Yeru with the rebound. Lee Yeru and they call another foul on Team Miss for an offensive foul. Jeez. The bigs that keep getting called for fouls here. That's crazy. Every time they set a screen, it's a foul call on missed. Rakia turnaround as another foul call. Foul on the floor. Jeez. This first quarter has grinded to a halt here with all the fouls being called. Missed Breeze in the bonus now. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Brianna Stewart gonna check in for Veronica Burton. Rakia Jackson, 1 free throw for 2 points. And finally, we have another basket on the floor here. 15-10. Rakia Jackson goes to the bench. Paige Beckers is still on the floor here. So it's Paige Beckers. Who else is out there for them? Beckers, Martin, and Brink on the floor for Breeze. You got Enrique, Stewie, and Lee for Mist as Enrique misses the mid-range jumper. Mist has struggled to score here as Paige Beckers picks up her dribble, goes over to Kate. Lee Rugard and Paige Beckers now, the Wings teammates. They switch out, and Paige gets fouled on a 3-point attempt. So now she'll go to the line, 1 shot for 3 points. Paige Beckers in the free throw leaderboard challenge. She's 11 for 11 on the season from the free throw line, shooting 100%. I think at the halfway point, whoever shooting the most, the best percentage, gets 50,000. Now she knocks down the 1 free throw for 3 points. It's 18-10. They're on a 15-2 scoring run. Oh, Lee gets the ball, goes downhill, does the nice little Euro step ball, tipped around, get players on the floor, and it's a tie ball, possession arrow favoring Breeze. Political agitating. I'm weak. So we got a couple Dallas Wings here on the floor. Enrique, Paige, Yeru. Ball over to Paige. Paige attacks Stewie. Stops at the midi, pulls up, and scores. Miss cannot stop her this evening. Paige Beckers on a roll here. She's already up to 13 points, I think. Yep. As Enrique misses, gets her own rebound, takes another jumper, and she misses again. Kate Martin with the rebound. Miss cannot score. They've been stuck on 10 points here. As Kate Martin gets downhill, shoots over Yeru. Fight for the rebound. Cam Brink jumps over Stewie's back and misses. They call a over the back foul. Nah, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's not a foul on Cam. Stewie, you know you don't got the hops of Cam. Like, you just gotta box her out and have your teammate come grab the rebound. Ball down to Stewie. Stewie against Paige Beckers. Spins around her, goes up with the left hand layup, and finally missed. Get a basket. End that 15-2 run. Cam Brink with the ball. Attacks Stewie. Spins off her, goes up, right hand layup, and scores. Cam Brink goes right back at Brianna Stewart. It's 22-12. Alicia Gray downhill, goes up, throws up a wild left hand layup. Cam Brink came over to help, and she misses. Kate Martin with the ball. Martin tries to get it to Brink and stolen by Stewie. Now Alicia Gray on the run. Over to Enrique Gumbawale for 3. They need it, and Enrique knocks down the 3. 29 seconds to go here. As Paige walks into a 3, and she knocks down another 3. Paige Becker's on an absolute heater. 25-15, and then a turnover by Mist. Paige Beckers with 16 first quarter points. I think they got in Paige's ear to be a little bit more aggressive here. Shot, about a 2-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Paige with the ball, comes off the screen, pulls up for the right midi, and she knocks down another one. She is unguardable right now. 18 of the 27 for Breeze. Enrique walks into a 3 off the back rim. Stewie with the tip, and that's how the quarter ends. My goodness, Miss started off hot, but Paige Beckers, 18 points in that first quarter to give them a 27-15 lead. Wow. That's all you can say. Wow, Paige Beckers on the absolute heater. 27-15 at the end of the first quarter. Yeah, all those fouls sort of like caused them to struggle a bit. But listen, you got to play through it. You have to play through it. 27-15. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. 27-15 is the score at the end of one. As you can see, Paige Beckers, 18 points, 6 of 7 shooting, 3 of 4 from 3. Excuse me, you got Rakia Jackson with 5, 2 from Alunga and Brink. Then you got Veronica Burton yet to score, 6 for Alicia Gray, 4 for Stewie, 5 for Enrique Gumbawale. And as you can see, Alana Smith with 4 fouls in barely any amount of time. It felt like 4 fouls in like 2 minutes, really. And then Lee Rue yet to score as well. (27-15). Wow. Well, missed. In order to go back top of the league, they're gonna have to have a big second, third, and fourth quarter. Clearly they've been unable to stop Paige Beckers. So they're gonna have to figure something out. They're over here playing every time I see them playing this basketball tic-tac-toe, nobody ever wins. They always end up either blocking each other or somebody not paying attention or doesn't know how to play tic-tac-toe and puts the piece in the wrong area. And that happens again. We're about a minute back until we're back from break. About 1 minute back. 27-15 is the score. Salute to everybody hanging out for some unrivaled basketball this evening. The young and upstart Breeze are taking it to the veteran Mist team. I think they give him like some little prize though. All right, broadcast coming back on now to start the second quarter. Paige Beckers on an absolute heater, 18 points in that first quarter. She's outscored Miss by herself. That's an unrivaled record for points in a quarter with 18. I wonder how much did Jackie Young have last night during that game? It must not have been 18. Must have been like 17 or something, but she went crazy in that third quarter, unless it's points in the first quarter. All right, ball in play here with Miss. Let's see if they can respond here. Ball over to Alicia Gray. She loads up for a 3, and she shoots an ear ball. Burton tries to save it. It's tipped out by Kate Martin. JP said, "Chat, you remind me of Paige saying every part of my body is big as some." Oh. They're reviewing the shot clock here. And they get it right. All right, Veronica Burton, the inbound, gets it into Stewie. Dream Shake gets it out to Alicia Gray for 3. They need it. Can't get it. Paige Beckers with the rebound. Paige Beckers goes behind the back, comes off the screen, goes across court to Kate Martin, down to Cam Brink in the post against Veronica Burton. Misses the first layup, gets blocked from behind by Alicia Gray off of Cam Brink and goes out of bounds. That should have been an easy layup for Cam, but Alicia Gray comes for the help defense and stops that layup. Burton with the ball. Burton crossover on Kate Martin. Her Valkyrie's teammate. She gets fouled on the drive. She'll go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. All right, so they were showing that replay of that last Alicia Gray block on Cameron Brink. So Burton at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Veronica Burton. So it's Burton, Stewie, and Alicia Gray. As Burton misses the free throw, Dom Malonga back in the game gets the rebound. So the starters for Breeze are in. Rakia, Paige, and Dom. Starters for Breeze are in as well. Rakia with the ball over to Dom Malonga. Handoff back to Rakia. Rakia with 3 on the clock. Gets it down to Dom. Dom has to get the basket up. She goes over Stewie, misses, and get Burton with the rebound. Can miss. Oh, shoot it, Veronica. Damn, she doesn't take the open midi. Gets it down to Stewie. Stewie against Rakia. Dream shake. Shoots over her. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Goes up again. Gets fouled and won. The former Miss teammates, now opponents, as Stewie gets the foul, makes the basket, will go to the line for the 3-point play. Rakia Jackson allowed her to get that offensive rebound and fouled her on the putback. So Stewie at the line for the 3-point play, and she knocks it down. So it was 27-18. Paige Beckers over to Malunga. Gets it off to Paige. Paige, corner to Rakia. Rakia wide open for 3. She misses. And Stewie with the rebound. Stewie, crossover on Malunga. Goes up with the left. Gets fouled. And now Stewie will go back to the line for free throws. Maybe this is their way back in. They got a lot of fouls called on them in the first. Now they're being the aggressors, initiating the contact, trying to get some fouls in their favor. So Stewie at the line, 1 free throw for 2 points and knocks it down. So it's a 7-point game now, 27-20. Ball handoff to Malunga. Malunga attacks Stewie, gets the ball stripped, and Stewie with the steal over to Burton. Burton on the go. Slows it down, up top to Stewie. Stewie lines up for a 3, and she's feeling it now. She saw the ball go in the basket a couple times, and just like that, missed our back within 4, 27-23. Brianna Stewart on that one. She got fouled and scored, made the free throw, came down, got fouled, made another free throw, and then this one transition 3. She saw the ball go in the basket a couple times, loads up for a 3 and cashes out. So the Mist on a nice little run here. I don't think Breeze have scored, have they? 27-23. I think they were up 27-17 or something like that at the end of the first. So a nice run here for Team Mist. Let me see what I'm saying. Make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing. End of the first quarter, score was 27-15. Yeah. So Breeze have not scored. They're on an 8-0 run. Mist are. Mist on an 8-0 run. Let's see if they can keep it going. Any subs? Nope. Doesn't look like any subs on Team Mist side. Ball in play with Breeze. Rakia Jackson at the controls here. Crosses half court. Gets it over to Paige. Paige. Dom Malunga sets the screen. You can't give Paige that midi. You got to step up on that mid-range jump shot. And Paige makes them pay. 20 points for Paige. Over to Alicia Gray. Alicia, guarded by Paige. Steps back to 3. Now comes in. Spins into the paint. Fall away over Paige off the back rim. Burton gets the offensive rebound. Throws it out to Gray. Gray loads up for 3. And it's off the front rim. Rebound to Paige. 29-23. Paige with the ball. Paige lobs it up to Malunga. That should be a layup. Malunga patience, goes up, misses, gets her own rebound, goes up again, and gets fouled. That's tough. When they set that screen, either you got to fight over to keep up with Paige, because if you concede that switch, it leaves a mismatch down low with Dom Malunga guarded by Veronica Burton or Alicia Gray. So they have to figure that out. Malunga at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points, and she rattles it in. So 31-23. Breeze still with the lead here. Burton tries to attack, crosses over, gets to her left, attacks and misses the layup. Malunga tips it out to Paige. Page picks up the piece, drops it off to Malunga. Malunga under the basket, goes up, misses, gets her own rebound, goes up and misses again. Rebound to Stewie. Stewie has he move, attacks Malunga, stops, goes under, throws up the left hand, gets fouled again and one. Brianna Stewart attacks the tall French woman, pump fakes, goes up with the left hand. I didn't expect her to do that. But Malunga swiped down, smacks her on the arm. Yeah, that's a foul. Smacks her on the arm and finishes with the left hand. Okay, Stewie. Stewie trying to put the team on her back now. She's up to 14 points, going for 15, and she knocks down the free throw. So it's 31-26, 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Rakia over to Paige. Paige is wide open for 3, and you cannot give her that much space. Veronica Burton got hung up on the screen, and Paige Beckers continues her dominance out here. She's up to 23 points. Burton tries to shoot. Paige gets the block. Fight for the rebound. Burton gets it back. Over to Stewie. Stewie for 3, and she knocks down the 3. So the two Yukon girls are going at it here. 34-29. As Cam Brink is checked in for Don Malunga. Cam Brink with the ball over to Paige. Paige steps in, one leg jumper. She misses, fight for the rebound. Stewie gets it and gets it over to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray gets downhill, blows by everybody. Right hand layup is good for Alicia Gray. And we have a timeout on the floor here. 33-29. Sorry, let me fix my scores. 33-29. 33-29 missed. We're down by 12 at the end of the first. They're back within 4. Let's take a quick look at the box score while we go into a timeout. 33-29. As you can see, that's the score there with 3:39 to go here. Oh, it's 33-31. I don't know why they said 29. I know I was right. It's a 2-point game, y'all. 2-point game. Let me add that up. 33-31. You got Paige Beckers with 22. 22 points for Paige on 8 of 10 shooting, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Rakia Jackson with 5, 4 from Malunga, 2 for Brink. And Kate Martin yet to score. They're going to talk about Kate Martin's cooking when they come back from break, apparently. Veronica Burton yet to score, does have 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Alicia Gray with 8. You got Stewie carrying with 18 points, 5 of 9 shooting, 8 rebounds as well, 2 assists, 2 steals. Agumbawale with 5. Smith dealing with foul trouble. She came in for a couple minutes and got 4 fouls in quick succession. Leah Rue with no points as well. So that is the score here so far. 33-31, 3:17 to go. I'll pipe in the next segment about Kate Martin's cooking for those who are unable to watch while listening to me. Appreciate everyone tuning in for some Unrivaled action tonight. We'll be covering Unrivaled as much as possible on this channel. It's the final game day of week 3. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and also fill out the poll. I'll end it at halftime. Who do you think is going to win this evening's matchup? Right, broadcast is coming back. Man said I have the voice of an angel. I appreciate that, man. I never heard that one before, but listen, I'll take it. Salute to you. All right, let's see. Kate Martin averaging 7.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. All right.
She's lost 12 pounds and said it happened in the kitchen. She doesn't eat out. She cooks at home. She's chefing it up with the basics: ground turkey, chicken, sweet potato bowls. Her motivation came from film studies. She actually went back and watched every single one of her shots from last W season and noticed that she was missing a lot when she was fatigued. So
Can't bring with the layup.
On diet and conditioning, and she's feeling lighter on her feet, getting into her shot, and moving better defensively on the court.
I love it.
All right, that was a Kate Martin segment. Hope you guys were able to hear that. Stewie with the ball. Stewie in the paint. Throws it out to Arike Agumbawale for three. And she bricks the wide open three. Of course she does. Damn it, Arike. Kate Martin almost gets the ball stolen from behind by Alicia Gray. For those asking why I can't show the game because it's copyright material, they'll get my channel out of here. I know other channels may do it, but I already had one channel deleted because of that type of stuff. So I'm keeping it easy. Cam Brink with another layup. So back-to-back layups for Cam Brink. Thanks for the question, though. Yeah, Maz, I see people want the pod. I just don't got time to do that. It's all time. Leah Rue with the ball gets it over to Agumbawale. Sets the screen. Arike attacks. Goes under. Reverse layup is good. Arike Agumbawale with the reverse lay. And it's 37-33. Now, Cam Brink loads up for a three, and they call a foul on your rule, fouling the three-point shooter. That's the second time they fouled a three-point shooter in the act. You have to jump straight up. Lee jumped forward a little bit, and Cam Brink drew the foul. Excuse me. So 1 free throw for 3 points here for Cam Brink. Let's see if she can knock it down. Oh, Cam Brink for the 3-point foul shot, and she knocks it down. 40-33. Alicia Gray for three. That should be a Cam Brink returns the favor and fouls Alicia Gray on a 3-point shot attempt. So now Alicia Gray will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 3 points. So Cam Brink giveth and Cam Brink taketh away. 40-33, 7-point game. Alicia Gray can cut it down to a 4-point game again. Can she knock it down? And she does. Alicia Gray knocks down the free throw worth 3 points. It's 40-36. She's into double figures now with 11 points. Cam Brink attacks Yaru, shoots the one-leg fall away over here. So Cam Brink is having a quarter here. She's knocked down a 3-point foul shot and about 3 other 2-pointers. So 9 points in the quarter for Cam Brink. Arike over to Alicia Gray. Alicia into the paint. Out to Arike. Sets her feet for 3 off the back rim. Alicia Gray gets the offensive rebound. Goes up, attacks and puts it in. Hustle there by Alicia Gray. Keeping missed within arm's reach here. 42-38. And they call a foul on Yaru. Playing a little bit too intense on Cam Brink. All the way at the half-court line. We already have one missed big in foul trouble. Lee Yaru cannot afford to join her. Yaru with 3 fouls. Atlanta Smith with 4 fouls. Ball into Rakia Jackson. She faces up on Gray. Stops, goes up, and scores. So it's 44-38. A minute 18 to go here. Alicia Gray lobs it up to Stewie. Stewie under the basket. Thought Arike was cut into the corner. And she throws it out of bounds. Turnover. So Cam Brink to inbound here. Veronica Burton to check in for Alicia Gray, probably to get her some rest here. 44-38. Ball in play with Kate Martin. She's been quiet as Veronica Burton guarding her Valkyrie's teammate. Handed over to Rakia, where they get the switch. Rakia now Stewie switches on to her. Rakia shoots a fall away, misses, long rebound. Kate Martin chases it down, but it goes out of bounds, and the referees are looking at each other. It's a missed ball, and they get it in bounds. 44-38, under a minute to go here. Stewie over to Agumbawale. She's going to need a wake up as well. Drops it off to Stewie. Stewie goes up, and she smokes the layup. Oh, my days. Rakia Jackson with the ball. Gets it over to Cam. Back to Rakia, and then a foul by Arike Agumbawale. I think Breeze are in the bonus now. Are they in the bonus? Oh, no, they're not in the bonus yet, luckily. Martin to inbound, excuse me, gets it into Cam Brink. Back to Martin, and they call a moving screen on Cam Brink. Jeez, I've never seen so many moving screen calls here. 37 seconds to go in this second quarter. Breeze still with the lead. Stewart with the ball. Gets it into Veronica Burton. Back to Stewie. Stewie spins on Cam Brink, goes for the reverse, and rushes that. Misses the left-hand lay. Martin with the ball. Martin down to Rickea Jackson. They clear out. Rickea guarded by Enrique. Rickea tries to step back. Off balance jumper. Foul. And one Rickea Jackson. So Rickea going to the line for the three-point play. Height advantage on Enrique. Enrique got a little bit too into her. Shoots the fall away and knocks it in. And Rickea converts the three-point play. So all that goodwill Mist has done, it's back to a 9-point game. 12 seconds to go here. Let's see if Mist can close out this quarter. Stewie with the ball, guarded by Brink. They get the switch on to Kate Martin. She spins with 3 on the clock, almost loses it. Shoots over Martin and knocks it down. Stewie. 47-40. Cam Brink from 3/4 court. Oh, she hits it off the backboard. And that's how the quarter ends. How the half ends. Breeze 47, Mist 40. So Mist cut into that deficit. They were down as much as 15, I felt like, and they've cut it to 7. They've cut it to 7, excuse me. Aaliyah Boston was on the broadcast for that first half. It's Phantom night at Unrivaled. So we'll see how the rest of this game goes. We'll take a look at the box score, the team stats, and preview the upcoming game. Look at the upcoming schedule. We have about 8 minutes of halftime. So let me get stuff ready for the third quarter, and then we can look at that stuff. Right? Halftime timer has started. I think I'm a little ahead of them. They still haven't started the halftime timer. I'm not trying to be ahead of them. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to start it anyway. It is what it is. All right, y'all. Let's take a look at the halftime score here. $47-40 is the score. 47-40. You got 47-40. You got Paige Beckers with 22. Rickea Jackson with 10. Cam Brink with 11. Malunga with 4. And Kate Martin with none. For Mist, you got Veronica Burton with none. 13 for Alicia Gray. 20 for Brianna Stewart. 7 for Enrique Gumbawale. And that's the scoring for Mist. Let me zoom out for y'all. I think I'm covering some of the stuff. Valeria, I cannot show the game. Because copyright. I can't show the game. Ari McDonald, she's been hurt for the past couple games. I think they said it's like a lower leg injury. I'm not too sure. They haven't really specified why, but it's been a lower leg injury. All right. So that's the score for this game. Let's take a look at the next game that's coming up. Vinyl versus Lunar Owls is the next game. Vinyl versus Lunar Owls. Vinyl with a 2-2 record. Lunar Owls with a 0-4 record. Vinyl. I think they won their last game, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. So Team Vinyl See, oh, this is an upcoming game. Let's look at the past games. Saturday, that's the last time they played. Oh yeah, they beat up on Breeze on Saturday, 81-66. That was their last game that they played. They'll be playing in the second game tonight. And then Lunar Owls, as we all know, they're 0-4. No Nafisa. Skylar Diggins just came back 2 games ago, I believe. So they're looking to try and get into the win column. They're the only winless team in Unrivaled so far. Trilogy says, are they running 5 people as a full team? I think they have some. They have like people from the development pool, but none of those players have ever touched the floor. So they're really just running like a 5-player rotation. Running a 5-player rotation. Let's take a look at the standings. This is the standings for Unrivaled so far. Laces with a 4-1 record. You got Mist with a 3-1 record. Just looking at, if it keeps going like how it is right now, they'll drop to 3-2. Phantom with a 3-2 record. Rose with a 3-2 record. 2-2 for Vinyl. 2-2 for Breeze. 1-4 for Hive, and 0-4 for the Lunar Owls. So that's the standings for Unrivaled. As you know, as you probably don't know, I should say, top 6 teams make the playoffs. Top 6 teams make the playoffs. So if the playoffs started today, Hive and Lunar Owls would be on the outside looking in. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule of games. This, as I mentioned, this is the final day of games for week 3. Week 4 starts on Friday. We'll have Mist and Rose the first game, Phantom and Vinyl as the second game. And then on Saturday, you'll have Lunar Owls and Breeze. And then Hive and Laces as the second game on Saturday. We'll probably be streaming these 2 games. Sunday, earlier start than usual, 1 p.m. start and a 2:15 start. It'll be Vinyl and Mist, Phantom and Rose. And then on Monday, we have a 7:30 start with Lunar Owls and Hive. And then Laces and Breeze close out week 4's games. And then for those who are new to Unrivaled, this is the first year they're doing this. Philadelphia. Unrivaled is doing a tour stop in Philadelphia. So just the Friday games, they'll have Breeze versus Phantom and Rose versus Lunar Owls on Friday, January 30th for their 1 tour stop for the first time in Philly. So this is Philly is Unrivaled at the Xfinity Center. Unrivaled is coming to Philly January 30th for the league's inaugural tour stop. There's a free throw challenge, which if you've been able to watch the broadcast, they've been talking about a lot. Paige Beckers is currently in the lead. You have to keep an eye on the free throw percentages. Paige Beckers, I think she's now 12 for 12 on the season from the free throw line. So the player with the highest free throw percentage at this point of the season will get $50K. And I guess they had like a game that you could play, or you could put entries in to try and win that. Yeah, so if we view the leaderboard, as you can see, Paige Beckers, let me zoom in. Paige Beckers, 12 for 12 from the line. Tiffany Hayes at 6 for 6 for 100%. So that's the rules there. The player who has the highest free throw percentage in their club's first 5 games wins a $50K prize. So Paige Becker is looking to get that $50K if she can keep that streak alive. Alrighty. So I think that's all I had to cover for halftime. Appreciate you guys tuning in and sticking around. I'm gonna end this poll now. I think everybody's made their vote pretty much known. So everybody, 93% of y'all were going for Breeze, 7% for Mist. Right? So we're about a minute back from break. Yeah, so but it looks like Paige is in the driver's seat in this free throw competition. But let's get back to her. About 30 seconds back from break. Thanks for everybody for hanging around for that. Thanks for everybody hanging around. You flip-flop? That's crazy. 47-40, third quarter going to start. Let's see if Miss can come back and take the lead, or will Paige Beckers continue her dominance in this matchup? Miss with 5 turnovers to Breeze 3 turnovers. Breeze have 7 assists compared to Miss, who have 6. But the star matchup are the two UConn alums, 22 for Paige, 20 for Brianna Stewart. So we'll see how that pans out. All right, let me get my box score back up so I can keep an eye on the score as we start this third quarter. Starters on the floor for both teams. Breeze start the quarter with the basketball. Paige Beckers has he moved, gets to her midi. Jump shot is up and good. She picks up where she left off in that first half. 49-40. Paige Beckers continuing to kill. Stewie, can she keep her hot streak alive? Over to Burton. Burton almost loses it, saves it. Gets it over to Stewie. Stewie with 3 on the clock. Stewie shoots over Malonga. Halfway down and out. Malonga with the rebound. Malonga running the floor. Right to left crossover. Attacks Stewie. Shoots the fall away over her. That's the part where she needs to improve. She was falling away from the contact instead of going towards it. Gray out to Stewie. Top of the key 3. And Stewie cashing out from 3. The 3-point stroke has come back for at least one game for Brianna Stewart. 49-43. 6-point game. Paige with the ball. Paige looking to get it down to Malonga. Malonga in the post. Backs up. Throws it out to Rakia. They leave her wide open for 3. Halfway down and out. Malonga with the rebound. And they don't call. I'm about to say, were they going to call the foul? They do call the foul. Foul on Alicia Gray on Dom Malonga. That's a size advantage if I've ever seen one. (49-43). They're just showing Brianna Stewart. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Oh, so it was in the active shooting. So Malonga's at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Free throw is up, and Malonga cashes in the free throw. 51-43. Breeze still maintaining their lead. Brianna Stewart has 23 points. The rest of the team has 20 combined. Fight for the rebound. Stewie gets it, goes off glass and misses it. Malonga with the rebound. And Malonga gets it over to Paige Beckers. Paige goes over in the corner to Rakia. Rakia drives baseline, pump fakes, goes up, misses, and Alicia Gray gets the rebound. Alicia Gray pushing it over to Stewie. Stewie right corner 3. Rolls off Burton with the offensive rebound. Oh, she missed Stewie. Alicia Gray tries to respond, and Alicia Gray knocks down the 3. 51-46. So Miss just hanging around. They got to get some stops. Might be a turnover. It is a turnover. Alicia Gray with the ball gets downhill, shoots over Malonga, and she misses the foul line jumper. They needed that one. Ball over to Malonga. She gets control of it, goes up, keeps patience, and scores. 53-46. Ball over to Alicia Gray. Pump fakes for 3. Blows by Malonga. Goes up for the right-hand layup. So she uses her body, goes from the left-hand side, goes up on the right, and finishes the right-hand layup. 53-48. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers down to Malonga. Malonga turns around. Hook shot is good. So Dom Malonga taking advantage of her size down low. 55-48. Stewie with the ball over to Alicia Gray. She pulls up for a deep 3 off the front of the rim and out of bounds. So Rakia Jackson, the inbound here. Ball in play here with Paige Beckers. Ball over to Rakia. Corner to Cam Brink. Cam Brink for 3, and she cashes out a corner 3. So is it back to a 10-point game? So Miss do what they can, and then Breeze respond. Arike Agumbawale with the ball. Gets down the lane, shoots over Paige, misses. Veronica Burton tries to chase down the loose rebound, can't get it. Rakia gets it over to Paige Beckers. Paige comes off the screen, guarded by Stewie now. They get it down to Cam. Cam attacks Burton, shoots over her, and gets fouled. They have to find a way to avoid that switch happening, because that's going to be easy all game long if they're going to continue having a small player like Burton switch onto a Cam Brink or a Dominique Malonga. The size advantage is just too much. So it's 58-48, 58-48. Miss down by 10. They're in the huddle with the coach of Mist, which is Zach O'Brien. Arike Agumbawale is gonna need to have help out on the offensive end. She's been struggling. Arike has 7 points on 3 of 10 shooting. Burton's gonna need to help out as well. She hasn't scored. Everybody, you got Paige, Rakia, Dominique, and Cam Brink all in double figures here for Team Breeze. So Cam Brink at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Free throw is up. Oh, she misses the free throw. 58-48. Ball over to Stewie. Stewie over to Burton. Burton comes off the screen, now guarded by Brink. She backs out to 3, and they call a foul on Kate Martin. And we have a TV timeout here, or a regular timeout. It's 58-48 with about 3:28 to go here in the third quarter. All right, let's take a look at the box score while we have some time here. 58-48 is the score. Let me just refresh this, make sure I'm up to date. 3:26 to go. You see Paige Beckers with 24 points, 10 points for Rakia Jackson. Malonga with 10 points and 9 rebounds. Cam Brink with 14 points off the bench. Kate Martin yet to score. They're shooting 51% from the field, 50% from 3, and 6 or 7 from the line. You got Miss. You got Veronica Burton yet to score. Alicia Gray with 18, 23 for Brianna Stewart with 10 rebounds. Arike Agumbawale with 7. Smith and Yaru dealing with foul trouble. They have yet to score as well. Oh, let me take the halftime thing off. My bad. So 58-48. We're about 90 seconds back from break. Listen, we've seen comebacks before, but the way that Mist are playing and the way Breeze are hitting their shots, it'll be a tall mountain to climb here for them. But listen, hopefully they can make it interesting. They get it down to 4, and then they went back up to 10, got it to 6, went back up to 10. They just can't get within that 2-point range. They're having like some dance competition and on the court. I don't know what's going on. Lady over here shaking behind on the court. What has happened? Lady G said the vinyl what do you mean? When did the vinyl game start? They start right after this. About 10 minutes after this game ends, that game will begin. Yeah, so that game's supposed to start at 9:15 Eastern. They usually don't start until about 9:25 Eastern. All right, broadcast is coming back. 58-48. Oh, hold on. I think Stewie's talking.
Watch. Flare. Get you. Right side, pin away. Nothing. Get two. Chase. Go get her.
So this is Stewie mic'd up tonight.
If you want, you have the back cut, I think. I got you. I'm coming.
So that was Breanna Stewart mic'd up. Her second double-double of the season tonight, 23 and 10 for Breanna Stewart. Her and Alicia Gray are both on the bench. Atlanta Smith, who got 4 fouls in like a minute in that first quarter, getting some action now. Burton with the ball goes cross court to Agumbawale, shoots over Kate Martin. The rainbow three falls down for Agumbawale. Hopefully that can get her started. It's 58-51. Cam Brink over to Rakia Jackson. Rakia with the ball. Rakia attacks, tries to drop it off to Cam Brink. Goes up for the layup. Oh, she misses the layup. Atlanta Smith with the rebound, running the court. Atlanta Smith has Kate Martin in the post, throws it out to Arike. Arike, another three. They need it, and she's off. That's the thing about Agumbawale, boy. She'll make some crazy contested three and then miss the wide open one. 58-51. As Kate Martin gets downhill, shoots over over Arike and misses. Ball goes out of bounds. So if Miss can get this within 4 to 3 points here to end this quarter, they'll be in a good spot. Alicia Gray checks in for Veronica Burton. As Alicia Gray gets downhill, gets to the left hand, ball bounces on the rim a couple times. Paige Beckers pokes it away. They throw the outlet to Cam Brink running the floor, and she lays it in. Nobody gets back. Cam Brink with those long strides as Arike gets downhill and responds. As I said, she makes a difficult shot and then misses the wide open one, but she responds with a layup. 60-53. Cam Brink looking like a gazelle running down the court. Those long strides. Yeah, Agumbawale, Ryan Howard, they all in that streaky category. When they're on, they're on. When they're off, it doesn't look good. Paige Beckers gets to the midi, shoots over Alicia Gray and scores. They cannot stop her. Paige Beckers up to 26 points in this game. Only missed 2 shots. Drops it off to Atlanta Smith, gets downhill, gets fouled, can't finish. But she'll go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Four fouls on Cam Brink. You know, that's her Achilles heel as well in the W. Getting into foul trouble. She wants to block everything and just can't. Atlanta Smith. Oh, she rattles in that free throw. They needed that. 62-55. A minute 40 to go here in the third. Paige Beckers comes off the screen, goes over to Cam Brink, drives baseline, slows it down, goes up, misses the rebound as Arike almost loses it. Gets it out to Alicia Gray. Loads up for a deep three. No foul on that shot attempt, but it was a miss. Paige Beckers down the other end. She shoots a three, and she scores. So you miss a three on one end. Paige knocks down the three on the other. And it's 29 for Paige Beckers. Atlanta Smith on the roll. Slows it down. Goes up, under. Gets blocked by Cam Brink. And Cam Brink over here yelling and didn't save the ball in bounds. That's hilarious. And Paige Beckers is like, yo, come on. Ball with Alicia Gray. Attacks goes up. Left hand floater is an air ball. She wanted a foul on that. It's a 10-point game still. Under a minute to play here. Paige Beckers feeling herself. Oh, goes behind the back for three. Oh, if she would have hit that, that would have been a highlight. But they get the offensive rebound. Paige off the screen, shoots the foul line jump shot, and she finishes. She is unstoppable this game. 67-55. Alicia Gray on the floor. They stopped the clock. She's a little frustrated there, yelling at the ref. She's saying, I got fouled on that last one, and then you didn't call the foul on this. She's saying, call the foul. 67-55. And Alicia Gray picks up the tech. They're showing the replay of her on the floor trying to get up here. So Alicia Gray a little hot here as Paige Beckers will go to the line for the free throw for the technical foul. She had to take the glasses up to let her point be heard. Paige Beckers knocks down the free throw. That's not, can't be giving away points at this point. 68-55. It's a 13-point deficit for Mist, and it looks like it might be over for Team Mist. I don't see a way back for them in the fourth quarter. Ball in play here with Mist. 68-55. Paige Beckers with 32. Enrique step back three off. And Cam Brink gets the rebound. Cam Brink on the run goes up and gets fouled on the layup attempt. She'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. So Cam Brink at the line. She's having a good game off the bench. She has 16. I think 16 off the bench, going for 18 now. Yeah, Landon Smith definitely pissed off because she got those early fouls. Cam Brink for the free throw, and she knocks it down. So Cam Brink up to 18 points here, and Mist are down 15. Stewie gets it over to Agumbawale. Back out to Stewie. Stewie pump fakes for three. Off balance mid-range jump shot. Can't get it. Martin with the rebound. And a foul from behind by Stewie. I think Breeze is over the limit. I think they may be shooting free throws. Yeah, so silly foul by Breanna Stewart. This veteran Mist team is just starting to combine their errors. Missed shots turning into fouls, and Breeze are just capitalizing here, just extending the lead here. So Kate Martin looking for her first point of the game. And Kate Martin knocks down the free throw. Yeah, this game got out of hand really quickly. 72-55. 10-0 scoring one by Breeze. Stewie with the ball. Now they call a foul on Kate Martin. And Breeze had a foul to give. So they took an intentional foul there with 4 seconds to go. Ball into Burton. Burton on the attack. Downhill. Left hand layup is up. She gets fouled and one. Jeez, how many fouls have been called this game? Let me see. Breeze got 12. No, Breeze got 14 fouls. Mist have 17. Jeez. Like 30 plus fouls called in this game through 3 quarters. So Burton at the line for the 3-point play, and she misses. Paige with the rebound, throws a full court heave, and it's off. And that's how the third quarter ends. Breeze responds behind 32 from Paige Beckers. We add 11 to that score for Breeze. That's 83 is the winning score. '83 is the winning score. Let's take a look at the box score because Paige is absolutely having a game. 72-57. Breeze trying to get some positivity going into the end of week 3. After getting beat by Vinyl the other day. Paige Beckers responds with 32 points so far in this one. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. You got Rakia Jackson with 10, Malunga with 10, Cam Brink, the star off the bench, with 18 points, 6 rebounds. And Kate Martin got her first basket there. You're shooting 50% from the field, 46 from 3, 90 from the line. For missed, you got Burton with 2 points, Alicia Gray with 18, 23 for Brianna Stewart, 12 for Agumbawale on 5 of 14 shooting. Smith and Yeru. Smith just got her first points in that last quarter. Yeru yet to score. You can see Brianna Arike Agumbawale has the minus 25 plus minus compared to everybody else. That's it's not good. Everybody else is 994. Hers is a minus 25. I know plus minus is a deceiving stat, but when it's that egregious, it points out. All right, we're about a minute 15 seconds back from break. They're doing swag surf there in the arena with Team Phantom because it's Phantom night, so they're all at half court doing their thing. Salute to everybody hanging out on the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out for some unrivaled action. I will stay on for the second game of the night, which is between Vinyl and Lunar Owls. So hopefully you guys will hang out for some more unrivaled action here. But at the moment, it looks like Breeze are on their way to their third win of the season. So we shall see. All right, broadcast is coming back. Fourth quarter, let me get that ready. That would help. $72-57. Paige Beckers, 3 games with 20 plus points. Unrivaled high 32 points tonight. She's top 10 in points, rebounds, and assists in Unrivaled this season. Remember, the fourth quarter is untimed. First team to 83 wins the game. Burton, Stewie, and Arike on the floor for missed. The ball over to Stewie. Stewie attacks Malunga, tries to slow Euro step, goes high off glass and misses. She tried to force that one, and it doesn't pay off. Paige Becker's looking to add to her unrivaled career high. Goes in the corner to Malunga for 3, and it's off. Kate Martin gets the offensive rebound. Hand off to Paige. Paige guarded by Burton. Paige attacks right, almost gets it stolen. They call a foul, though, before the shot. Or is it on the shot? Commercial-free fourth quarter brought to you by AT&T. It's side out of bounds. Kate Martin will inbound for Breeze. Ball into Malunga. Malunga fakes the handoff, attacks Stewie, goes up for the layup, shoots it over it. Martin tips it out, gets wide open in the corner. Martin drives into the paint, steps through, throws up the floater, rolls off, and she gets her own, almost gets her own rebound again, but she steps out of bounds. Kate Martin doing it all, I think, outworking the mist, really. $72-57, ball over to Stewie. Stewie, handoff to Agumbawale. Back to Stewie. Stewie goes up, left-hand layup, can't get it to go. And Stewie slow to get up. They get over to Kate Martin. Kate Martin contested 3, and it's off. Burton chases down the rebound. Burton with Paige in her sights. Oh, Euro steps by her, goes reverse layup, and scores. Nice move there by Veronica Burton. 72-59. They're going to have to get a bunch more stops if they want any chance of winning this game. Martin over to Malunga in the right corner. Malunga back to Martin. Martin on the drive, tries to pocket pass. Burton picks that right off. They have a 3-on-1. Burton over to Stewie. Stewie for 3. They need it, and they don't get it. And then a timeout called by Team Breeze and the ASMR coach. Noelle Quinn. I couldn't remember her name. That's why I called her ASMR coach. Yeah, but anytime Miss need a big back-breaking shot, they just can't get it. See, now y'all got to hear her talk.
Let's go pinpoint. So make sure we dribble over Paige. Dom is high. Kia's going to go through and act like she's going. Boom, boom. Space it. 2 feet. Let's get an animal right here and finish it. We need it. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Finish.
All right, see? Yeah, I had to make y'all listen to how she sound, man. All right, guys, so we're going to run this play like very I'm gonna talk like that for a session right now. All right, so Paige Beckers with the ball. She dribbles up the court. Gets it down to Rakia Jackson, but it's a steal by Veronica Burton. Burton over to Alicia Gray. She shoots the 3, and she misses. All right, I can't do that for too long. That's mad hard. That hurts my voice, actually. And Alicia Gray goes up and under and misses. Oh, my gosh. Miss just, hanging, throwing the damn towel. Rakia Jackson down the lane, misses the layup. Dominique Malunga didn't even jump off the floor, and she shoots and scores. Well, down to Stewie and fouled by Paige Beckers before she can get a shot off. 74-59. I'm eating infused grapes. Listen, that's how she sound. I made y'all listen to her. Sound like I'm at a damn tennis match. Or golf match, I should say. Golf tournament. Alicia Gray with the ball gets tripped up and fouled. Drink some water. Ball over to Stewie. Stewie attacks Malunga. Stewie, don't force it. She does force it. One leg fall away gets blocked by Malunga. Stewie, come on, girl. Oh, she's not a girl no more. Come on, lady. You should know better than that. The girl is damn near 7 foot. You trying to shoot over her with your bad knees. Paige Beckers for 3. Oh my gosh, over 2 defenders. Paige Beckers cashes out for 3. Jeez, Paige is taking it to them. Paige up to 35 points. She could probably get the tie the career the unrivaled single season record if she keeps going like this, but just catches it and shoots her. Paige over here killing them. 77-59. Missed. We're tied for the best, the highest points per game in the league at 70-something points. They may not even reach 65 points today. $77-59. Paige Beckers with 35 points on 13 of 17 shooting. Yeah, Sierra, sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes all you can do is shrug your shoulders. Like, listen, when it's your night, it's your night. Just tap you on the butt and keep it pushing. All right, so Paige with 35. She needs 5 points to tie the unrivaled single season record. I mean, that she can only tie it. Well, she could actually pass it, but she'll need to hit 2 threes actually. Gray over to Arike. Arike gets downhill. Has he moved? Gets it out to Gray with 3 on the clock. Gray downhill. Left hand layup. Gets fouled and scores. 77-61. Paige Alicia Gray at the line for the 3-point play. Paige Beckers is on the bench. That went off Rakia's foot and out of bounds as Alicia missed the free throw. Oh, no, that's not Paige Beckers. I confused the 2 blondies. My bad. Paige is on the floor. Ball into Arike Gumbuwale. She attacks Paige into the paint. Jump past to Gray. Gray gets downhill. Gets blocked by Malunga. They call a foul. Malunga was like, she slammed the ball down and then caught herself. So Gray goes up. I don't know. I don't know if that's a foul. I think they're going to review this, actually. 77-61. Jeez, bro. All these fouls have slowed this game down. So they're going to review this. So we'll see what the resolution here is on that. Blow the whistle. Do, 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 do. That's what they playing right now in the arena. That's why I'm singing it. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Blow the whistle. Salute to everybody hanging around. They're reviewing this play. Hey, I gotta put ASMR back on.
Over, and then here comes Dom. But just know this is Stewie. She might aggressive switch, but they might switch small. Be aggressive. Be ready to shoot that thing. Make sure we box out at the free throw line, okay? Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
All right. ASMR done. Shout out to Coach Noel Quinn. Has she got hired yet? In the W? I don't think she has, right? Nah, you're gonna hear Paige after this game. She said, what W? No, you're right. Yeah, she didn't get hired. Thanks, Sierra. Oh my gosh. Dude, back up from the camera. Making me feel uncomfortable. He's mad close. They did overturn the call. It's a no call. I can't even look at the screen. Challenge successful. Thank you. Jeez, man was mad close to the camera. So 77-61, Breeze basketball foul was overturned. Rakia Jackson to inbound. Paige Beckers with the ball. She's had the hot hand. She crosses half court. Comes behind the back. Keeps the dribble alive. Beckers has had the ball. Gets it down to Malunga against Alicia Gray. That's easy work. And they run the same play Noel Quinn drew up. 79-61. Alicia Gray with the ball. Gets it over to Stewie. Stewie back to Alicia Gray. Over to Agumbawale. Steps back on Paige. Wild three. Misses wide right. Oh my goodness. Marina not playing in this game as Paige shoots over Alicia Gray, and I think she got a piece of that. Stewie with the rebound. Stewie attacks, gets into the paint, tries to body up Malunga. It's off balance shot. They call a foul and one. That might. Let's see if that sparks some mist here. Sparks the mist here. Excuse me. Malunga shaking her head like, what more do you want from me? Who's Marina? Bree. Malunga. Malunga has 14 points, 15 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Stewie hits the 3-point play. 15-point game, 79-64. Alicia Gray has 20. Ball. Oh, no, I think she has 21 now. Let me see. Alicia Gray, no, she has 20. Alicia Gray with a foul on that play, though. 79-64. Malunga going back to the line for a free throw. Malunga with 14 points, 15 rebounds. And she's at the line for 2. And she knocks it in. 81-64. Breeze 2 points away from the win. Burton with the ball. Gets it over to Gray. Gray loads up for a 3. Oh, halfway down and out. Rebound to Paige. Paige for the game. And Paige for the game. Off balance jumper. Doesn't matter. Paige Beckers for the game winner. They get their 3rd win of the season. They move to 3-2. Miss drop to 3-2. Paige Beckers, what a night for her. After getting blown out in the last game, she comes back and has a stellar night. 37 points, her unrivaled career high. Gets right to that midi. Looked like she was a little off balance and still was able to bury the shot. Salute to her. Let's take a quick look at the box score while I get ready for that next game. 83-64. As you can see, Paige Beckers, game winner, 2-point jump shot. Paige finishes with 37 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists on 14 of 19 shooting. You got Rickea Jackson with 10. Malunga with 16 points, 15 rebounds. You got Cam Brink with 18 off the bench with 6 rebounds. Let me let y'all listen to Paige a little bit.
Aggressive. What fueled the way you
This is
attacked them
Paige Beckers
offensively throughout the game?
about to talk now.
I think just learning from last game, I didn't like personally, but we didn't like as a team how we set the tone from the jump the last game, and we got our butts handed to us, so we wanted to come out with a different approach tonight.
How are you carving apart the defense? What are you seeing as you're breaking them down?
Just my teammates setting really good screens, being in good positions, getting spacing out on the floor so we can attack that way. And then our coaching staff putting us in great positions with the play calls, and just the attention to detail that we have for a team that just came together is really impressive.
Paige, I have some news for you.
Wait, is it the 50?
Paige, you are the winner of the free throw challenge.
Oh, she's the winner.
Xfinity.
Tonight was the final night. She won the free throw challenge, so she gets that $50K. Wow. Yo, Paige, let me hold
I'm
something.
gonna put you on the spot. What are you gonna do with the money?
I got some good plans, but no pocket watching over here. I'm gonna take care of it.
How aware were you of this contest throughout?
Pretty aware. The more you think about it, the more you're gonna miss. So every time I stepped up to the line, I just thought about making that one. But I'm not gonna lie, tonight I was pretty nervous. Glad that game is over.
At least she's honest about that.
Thank you.
She said no pocket watching. Respect Paige Becker. So she gets the $50K for winning the free throw challenge. Has the best free throw percentage through the first 5 games of the season. And she ends up winning it. Salute to Paige Beckers. Let's continue with the box score. Veronica Burton only had 4 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Alicia Gray with 20, 7 to 24. Didn't have a really good shooting night. Brianna Stewart with 26 on 8 of 22 shooting. She didn't have a good shooting night either. Had 11 rebounds. Arike Gumbawale with 12, 5 of 15. None of the miss had a good shooting night. They shot 31% from the field. And that's the game. All right, y'all. Let me get stuff ready for game 2. So stand by as I take care of that. Appreciate everyone hanging around. Let me start up the poll in the meantime. Start a poll. This one should be an easy one, but you never know. Will it be Vinyl or Lunar Owls? Starting that poll. We got about 12 minutes until that one starts. Salute to everyone hanging around. Man, that means 11 minutes till that one starts. That's talking about 9:36 here on the East Coast. So let me see if I can get that up for you guys. Put that up. I'll put that up. So salute to everyone hanging around. Skylar Slickback Diggins, I'm weak. Not to be confused with a pit named Slickback. Let me get this stuff ready for y'all. But fill out the poll. Who do you think will win this game? Who do you think will win this game between Vinyl and Lunar Owls? Okay, let's see. So Team Vinyl, they have a 2-2 record. Lunar Owls have a 0-4 record. Two and two. Lunar Owls, without Nafisa, they don't look like a good team at all. But Aaliyah Edwards and Marina Mabry have been playing really well for them. They're 0-4 though. Jeez, that's tough. Players are they're showing player warm ups here on the YouTube where I'm watching it. Final. All right, I'm almost done setting this up. Stand by, and then we could talk about some of this stuff. Final and Lunar Owls. Cool. All right, we should be good now. All right, we good. Vinyl versus Lunar Owls. We are good to go. Let me look at the comments. Let me see what y'all talking about. Root beer. I can't lie. I used to like root beer a lot, but I fell off that about 10 years ago. Mads, get apple cider. Get apple cider. Damn, Con Landing, that's crazy. The Chicago Lunar Owls is crazy. I mean, they do got Rebecca Allen and what's the other shorty name? Rachel Banham. Yeah, so I guess so. But we're about 8 minutes away from 8 minutes away from that. I'm weak. Y'all putting coffee in the Discord. Yo, make sure y'all join the Discord. we be having fun in the Discord. Link is in the channel description and the stream description on the screen. Got over here recommending her coffee in the Discord. That's funny. Let's poll Ryan Howard hot streak or not hot streak tonight. Yeah, I don't know if you were a betting person. It's tough to bet on Ryan Howard. Because when she's on, she's on. When she's not, it's tough. In the meantime, we could take a look at Vinyl's last game. So we could take a look at the schedule here. Vinyl's last game, as I mentioned, was against Team Breeze, in which they blew them out. Crazy. We could take a look at that right quick. So Ryan Howard had the game-winning free throw. They beat them 81-66. Looking at Vinyl scores, Dearica Hamby with 21 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. You had Ryan Howard with a 30-piece on 10 of 18 shooting, 6 made threes, 7 rebounds for her. Courtney Williams got the start, had 6 points. Ray Burrell only had 2. Griner had 17 off the bench with 7 rebounds and 2 blocks. Erica Wheeler, I think, got hurt early in that game. So that was Vinyl's last game. Let's take a look at Lunar Owls. No, I'm on the wrong screen. Lunar Owls. They playing Young Jeezy in the arena. Oh, it's not Young Jeezy anymore. It's Jeezy. So they lost that game 79-65 to Mist, who just lost tonight. Looking at the roster here, Rebecca Allen had 9 points. Aaliyah Edwards had 22.7 rebounds. Marina Mabry with 27 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Banham, goose egg, 5 for Sky Dig. I think she's on a bit of a minutes restriction. And, excuse me, Temi Fagbenle had 2 points. So that was the last game for both Vinyl and Lunar Owls. So we shall see what happens in this one. Word. Jordan Canada, we listened. They played a little bit of her music on the broadcast last game. Jordan Canada, she could actually sing, so I'm not even gonna hate. She could actually sing. Yeah, they said they're gonna release their Unrivaled album. I don't know if that was just being a joke or they were being serious because I heard Dana Evans. Well, I don't know if they were making fun of Dana. I don't think Dana could sing, but Jordan Canada can sing though. She could. She's singing about love and all that. I respect it. All right, they're doing player introductions in the arena right now. We got 4 minutes until tip. Let me see if on the Twitter they announced the starting lineups for this game, like they did the last game. No, they haven't. Salute to everyone hanging around. Let's see who gets to start tonight. I'm assuming Courtney Williams will probably get to start again if Erica Wheeler is not good to go. So let me take the box off Erica and move it over to Courtney Williams. Oh man, we stretch. Salute to everyone hanging around. Appreciate you. If you haven't left a like on the stream, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We're about 2.5 minutes back until game 2 starts between Vinyl and the Lunar Owls. Let me get my box score ready for this game. Yeah, the game was supposed to start at 9:15. The first game went a little long, and then they got to give them the other players, some time to warm up, do the starting introductions and all that. So, excuse me, that's why we are where we are. Now they're introducing the starting lineup for Lunar Owls. I guess I could pipe this in. It's not really anything crazy. Oh wow, they're taking a while to introduce him. I don't know what's going on. What type of cider? Oh, you apple cider. I was about to say. You drink hard ciders. I'm a hard cider person. I can't lie. My bad, y'all. I'm yawning in the mic. So they introducing each player one by one. Apologize for yawning in the mic. I thought I muted it in time. I did not. All right, let me mute this because the official broadcast is about to start. Sierra said I used to drink hard cider and my favorite was dry cider with hops. All right, game 2 of the night. Live from Miami, Florida. 2-2 Vinyl. Taking on the 0-4 Lunar Owls. Sky came in looking not crazy, but crazy in a good way. All black. She had like a crop top or like some shorts on. Ray Burrell, I see you, girl. Her fashion is a little questionable, to be completely honest with you. But Sky was looking great. She got that out of marriage glow. Let me stop. I'm talking crazy. But Sky was looking great. All black on. So Miss moved down to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place. With that loss. Yes, that's what I meant. I couldn't remember. I couldn't think of the word post-divorce glow. She was looking. She was stunning right there. I can't even lie to you. Hair was slicked back and everything. You know, during the W season, she be having the crazy bun, looking crazy. Here she in Miami. She trying to. I see you, girl. I ain't gonna put you on blast, but I see what you about down in Miami. Out the relationship. I see you. Say no more. All right, starting lineups. Let's see. Hamby, Williams, and Howard for Vinyl. Mabry, Edwards, and Allen for Lunar Owls. All right, let's see. Tip off about to happen here. Let's see how this game shakes out. Vinyl is the overwhelming favorite, in my opinion, and in the poll, 64%. Marina Mabry, second leading scorer in the league, as she gets by Hamby, goes to the left, and she attacks and scores immediately. Marina Mabry to the basket. Marina played with a number of teams in W, LA, Dallas, Chicago, Connecticut, and now Rebecca Allen fouls Ryan Howard on the back cut. She scores and will go to the line for the 3-point play. Courtney Williams, what a dime there to Ryan Howard. Rebecca Allen caught ball watching, and it leads to a foul and one. Ryan Howard for the free throw and score. So it looks like Ryan up to 3 points already. Okay, that's a good start. Marina Mabry has the ball in her hand like 80% of the time for this team when she's on the floor. Marina guarded by Hamby. Right to left crossover. Step back for three. Oh my gosh, the net didn't even move on that one. Buries it. Marina Mabry, she said, we ain't losing again. 5-3 Lunar Owls. Courtney Williams on a cutting Hamby. Hamby goes up, lays it in easily. 5-5. Mabry with the ball again, guarded by Howard. Now it's back to Hamby. Gets it down to Edwards. Edwards against Ryan Howard spins. Right hand scoop is up and good. So Lunar Owls picking the Vinyl apart early in this one. Ryan Howard gets downhill on Allen. Goes up for a right hand scoop. Off balance. Tipped out by Hamby. But they say it's off Aaliyah Edwards. Look at that. Quick cross. Step back. The net didn't even move. Yo, Sarah Kustak, stop stealing my commentary. She said the same thing I just said. Hamby gets downhill, tries to up pivot, reverse, throws up a wild hook shot. That's not your game, miss. And it's a miss. Mabry with the ball, looks to attack Courtney Williams. Dancing with it, goes to the right to left crossover. Courtney staying with her. Edwards shoots a mid-range jump shot, and it's off. Oh, Courtney Williams, right to left crossover. Nobody home. She goes up for the layup and scores. That's with 3-on-3. There's no helping the helper because there's not extra bodies on the court here. Mabry with the ball finds Edwards. Ball a little low, gets it out to Rebecca Allen. This is what she should be able to do, and she does. Rebecca Allen, the Australian, knocks down to 3. Lunar Owls up 10-7. I like the offense in this game so far. I'm not even going to lie to you. Oh, another back cut from Ryan Howard and scores on Rebecca Allen again. She keeps falling asleep on that cut. Courtney Williams, pinpoint pass there. Stud with the pass. She's already having a better game than Bud last night. Rebecca Allen, same spot. Oh, different result. It hits the top of the backboard after bouncing off the rim. And that's Vinyl ball now. Rebecca, that's all you want the court to do. Play defense and shoot wide open threes. Teaspoon, coach of Vinyl. Hamby with the ball. Handoff to Ryan Howard. Pump fakes for 3. Now Aaliyah Edwards switches. Mabry switches back. Gets lost. And Mabry with the rebound. Off that missed shot. Good screen there by Aaliyah Edwards to free up Mabry. She comes across half court and shoots. Misses. Tipped out to Rebecca Allen. Now she takes a 3 again. Rebecca Allen knocks down the 3. That's her second 3 of the night. 13-9. Used to call her Spider when she was with the Liberty because of her long limbs. As Courtney Williams comes off, shoots the right side midi and knocks it down. 13-11. Rebecca Allen over to Mabry. Down to Edwards. Edwards saves it. Almost went out of bounds. Spins into Ryan Howard. And they call a foul on Ryan Howard. She took the brunt of that, though. So that's the thing with Rebecca Allen. She's not somebody who will initiate her own offense, but she's a nice complementary piece. Ball over. Oh, Mabry gets bumped by Ryan Howard. So that's 2 fouls on Ryan Howard. Oh, it's 13-11. My bad, guys. I have to score wrong. 13-11. That's 2 fouls on Ryan Howard already. Ball in play here with Sky Diggs. She comes in, takes the first baseline shot and misses. Courtney Williams finds Hamby. Oh, that's a travel. She walked. But they don't call the walk. Hamby gets fouled. 13-11. Hamby at the line, looking to tie the game with this made free throw worth 2 points. She's averaging 22 points, 9.5 rebounds, and misses the free throw. Edwards with the rebound on the missed free throw. Mabry over to Edwards. Edwards with the ball. Hand off to Sky. Sky says, get down there. Sky down to Aaliyah Edwards. She faces up on Ryan Howard. Spins back to the middle of the paint. Throws up the floater. Bounces off the rim. And Hamby with the ball. Hamby picks up her dribble. Finds Ryan Howard. She attacks Sky. Goes up for a reverse layup off one leg and scores. Ties the game at 13. Marina comes off the screen. Oh, tries to find Aaliyah Edwards. Hamby with the kickball to save that easy layup. I think subs happening on the floor. Courtney Williams comes out. Looks like Ray Burrell checks in. Ryan Howard comes out. Erica Wheeler checks in. So it looks like she's good to go. Ball in play with Sky. Sky over to Mabry. Mabry, deep three. It's off. Rebound to Hamby. Hamby downhill. Edwards. Oh, Hamby just missed the layup, and then Hamby fouls Edwards on the rebound. Oh, Rachel Banham checks in. Aaliyah Edwards to inbound, gets it into Rachel Banham, who gives it back to AE. Hand off to Sky. Sky with the ball. Comes off the screen. Sky gets downhill. That was a kick ball by him. He almost kicked Sky in the face. Hamby will go to the bench now to get a breather. Brittany Griner will check in. Magic cousin the game. Ball in play with Sky. Sky, off balance jump shot, in and out, rebound to Erica Wheeler. Game tied at 13. Oh, crossover by E. Wheeler on her teammate from Seattle and gets the layup for her first basket of the game. Rachel Banham over to Edwards. Edwards looking for Banham. Can't get it to her. Gets it over to Sky. Sky gets into the paint. Drops it off to Edwards. Pass a little bit too high. Ray Burrell gets the loose ball. Ray Burrell in transition. Foul line jump shot. Off. Griner gets the rebound. Back out to Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell off the screen. Drops it off to Edwards. Edwards gets blocked by... Oh, Griner gets blocked by Edwards as Edwards goes coast to coast layup. Oh, she smokes the layup. And then... I don't know what happened there. They're showing the replay of that Erica Wheeler move. Right to left crossover. Nobody home as she goes right down the lane for the layup. Tudo was good on the Twitch. Salute. I don't know what they called. They called a transition take foul. So one free throw worth 1 point. And Ray Burrell buries it. Plus Vinyl keeps possession here. Temmie Fagbenle checks in for Lunar Owls, so it's Skylar, Rachel Banham, and Temmie Fagbenle on the court. Wheeler, Burrell, and Griner for Vinyl. Griner with the ball has 17 last game, gets it over to Wheeler. Wheeler, another right to left crossover, hezzy move, tries to go reverse, doesn't take it, goes under the basket, circles around, misses the jumper, and Sky gets the loose ball. Quickly up to Banham. Banham wide open for three, she takes it. Hey, Rachel Banham cashes in from three. That's what she's on the court to do as well. Ties the game at 16. Ray Burrell with the ball. Oh, Sky gets to steal. That should be a foul. So Sky gets to steal on Ray, the two fashionistas that they showed at the beginning of the game. And they'll just be sidelined out of bounds. Gets the ball into Temmie Fagbenle. Fagbenle, hand off to Sky. Sky fakes the three, gets to her left hand, stops, reverses, finds a Fagbenle under the basket, and beautiful find there. Lunar Owls with the lead. 18-16. Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler comes off that screen from Griner, gets downhill, shoots the foul line, jump shot off. Banham with the rebound. Banham over to Sky. Sky back to Banham. Banham, quick catch and shoot, and misses. Burrell with the rebound. Oh, crossover on Banham, loses her in the dust and got fouled from behind. Rachel Banham saved a layup there, even though she got crossed over. And Ray Burrell will go to the line for one free throw worth two. Yeah, you gotta make a call, Matt. You gotta make that call. So Ray Burrell at the line for a free throw here. 25 seconds left in this quarter. Burrell at the line. Free throw is up, and she buries it. Worth 2 points. Ties the game at 18. Vinyl yet to shoot a three-pointer, though. That's interesting. Sky drops it off to Fagbenle. They call a foul on Fagbenle. Subs happening. Who's coming in? Who's coming out? Rachel Banham comes out. Rebecca Allen comes in. 18-18. They get the ball into BG. Back to Burrell. Burrell tries to blow by Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen sticking with her. They get the switch. Burrell loses the handle. Get it down to BG. Fagbenle gets her hand on the ball and gets the steal. Fagbenle showing off the handles, the shaky ones. Rebecca Allen for three off the rim with 1 second to go, and that's how the quarter ends. Yeah, she about to go to the bench now, so let me know if she responds. 18-18 at the end of the first quarter. 18-18 at the end of the first. Let's take a look at the box score in this one. 18-18 is the score. 18-18. You got De'Erica Hamby, 2 points. You got 7 for Ryan Howard, but she does have 2 fouls already, so she had to go to the bench. 4 for Courtney Williams with 3 assists. Burrell with 3. Wheeler with 2. BG yet to score. They've yet to attempt a 3, which is interesting. Lunar Owls, Rebecca Allen with 6 points to lead them in scoring. 2 for Aaliyah Edwards with 4 rebounds. Marina Mabry with a quick 5 to start. And then she went to the bench. 3 for Rachel Banham, none for Sky Dig, 2 for Temmie Fagbenle. They're shooting 41% from the field, 44% from 3, and they've yet to attempt a free throw. 18-18, 2 minutes until we're back from this quarter break. Salute to everyone hanging around for the final Unrivaled game of week 3. We had a blowout in game 1. Breeze blowout missed. And we have a close one here. Tie game at the end of the first quarter. For those new, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Also, make sure you join the Discord. When I'm not streaming in here, I'm on the Discord, and we show Unrivaled games in the Discord when I'm unable to stream. So this Friday, I'll put the Unrivaled games in the Discord so you can watch live. So it'll be Friday, Sunday, and a part of Monday. I'll be on stream on Saturday for that matchup. For those matchups, excuse me. But the score currently is tied at 18 apiece. For those who want to watch it live, I am watching it on YouTube, but you have to use a VPN to VPN into the United Kingdom. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm able to watch it on YouTube. So something to keep in mind. Just make sure you have a good one. Let's go. Doom, doom, doom. The broadcast is coming back on right now for the start of the second quarter. Yes, you can also watch via HBO Max, True TV, TNT if you're in the United States and you have cable. All right, let's see. Ball back in play to start the second quarter, people. Erica Wheeler, Brittany Griner, Ryan Howard as Wheeler gets to the midi and scores. So it's 20-18 Vinyl on top here. Ball down to Sky. Sky gets fouled. So Rebecca Allen to inbound here. Gets it down to Sky. Sky comes off the screen. Sky off balance jumper. Fight for the rebound. Goes off Temi Benley and out of bounds. Ball in play. Ryan Howard back in the game. Erica Wheeler drives by. Oh, gets fouled by Sky. The two Storm teammates going at it a bit. And Sky does her patented just waving off the ref when she's frustrated. Ball in play with Ryan Howard. Howard with 7 on the shot clock. Howard comes off the screen, steps back, crosses over to the right, downhill, tries to go off glass, bounces around, fight for the rebound. BG gets it, throws up the hook shot and misses, but gets fouled. That's when she's down in the paint, it's hard for anybody else to get the rebound because of just her sheer size and wingspan. Yeah. So BG at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. And she cashes in. So we have a substitution on the floor here. 22-18. BG goes to the bench here as we continue play. Sky with the ball here. Sky comes across half court. Sky crosses over on Wheeler, tries to get into the paint, throws up the shot over her, gets fouled and won. Sky was like, I'm tired of Erica attacking me. I gotta do something on the other end. And Erica Wheeler gives her a pat on the butt, like, you got the better of me there. This ain't the last you gonna see of me. So it's 22-20, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Sky at the line for the 3-point play. Sky free throw is up, and she cashes in. It's 22-21. Ball in play here with Vinyl. Erica Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler over to Ryan Howard. Howard comes off the screen. Howard over to Wheeler. Wheeler shoots a 3, air ball, and it goes out of bounds. No, I didn't see that clip of Wheeler untucking Page's uniform, but Marina Mabry back in the game, as well as Aaliyah Edwards. Marina comes off the screen, now guarded by Hamby. Marina down at AE, and there's a foul there by Wheeler. Man, it's a foul-happy night tonight in Unrivaled. Wheeler goes to the bench. Stud comes back in. Stud, no bud. Aaliyah Edwards attacks Hamby, gets downhill. Another foul is called. Jeez. That's 2 on Hamby. Okay, so let's see if we can get another rhythm back into this game. You got Edwards, hand off to Allen, hand off to Mabry. Mabry picks up her dribble, nowhere to go with 3 on the clock. Finds Edwards on the cut. Edwards downhill and finishes with the right-hand lay. And Lunar Owls retake the lead, 23-22. Marina fights over the screen, contests Williams, and the mid-range master knocks down the right elbow jump shot. Vinyl retake the lead, 24-23. Mabry dancing at half court. It looked like she wanted to take it. Mabry gets downhill, gets blocked by Ryan Howard, but it goes off of Mabry and out of bounds. Yeah, that's good defense by Ryan Howard. And it goes off Mabry, out of bounds, yep. Oh, Courtney Williams, what a dime to Ryan Howard. She doesn't take the shot, though. Ryan Howard dribbles back out to the three-point line. In and out dribble, attacks. It gets blocked there by Rebecca Allen and goes out of bounds. (24-23), 3 seconds on the shot clock for Vinyl. Courtney Williams to inbound, under the basket, gets it to Ryan Howard, turns, shoots, misses. Edwards with the rebound, gets it over to Marina. Double M, right crossover, keeps it up, pushes off, shoots the foul line, jump shot too strong. Courtney Williams tips it, but right to Mabry. Mabry dancing with it. Mabry gets fouled by Courtney Williams, and then they get into it a bit. Ooh, it's getting spicy. Ooh, it's getting spicy. Courtney Williams and Marina Mabry get into it. Bud comes over to hug Stud like, yo, take it easy. I mean, Courtney Williams did grab her hand a bit, push a foul, and then Mabry went over and pushed her, and then they get wrapped up a bit. Ooh, you love to see it. Ooh, I love it. I love it. It's getting spicy in there. Oh, yeah. The girls are fighting. I love it. Ooh, Mabry said something I'll F your behind up. I'm bleeping myself. Family friendly channel. What an altercation that doesn't immediately dissolve. There was yeah, Marina don't back down from nobody. When she on that court, she a different player. It's like Sky. When Sky's off the court, she seems so mild-mannered and nice, but when they on the court, it's like a switch flips. It might be something at Notre Dame. It might be some Notre Dame stuff. This is the third time Marina's been in something. You seen that, right? She went for the hug after the block. She was about to hit her with like a Batista bomb or something. I don't know what was going on there. He was about to suplex her. I don't know what that was. She went for the hug to wrap her up. I don't know what that was, but listen, I love it. Marina always gonna be the little instigator. She plays with an edge. Right. Marina, they showing the replay. Marina going across, and then Marina just went for the hug. It was a little rough of a hug. I don't think that was a loving hug. Yeah, she that was about to tackle. Ah, this dude's face, man, close. All right, so Mabry, they called a defensive foul on Courtney Williams. Then they call a double tech on Williams and Mabry. I love it. I love it. That's that Jersey and Marina, man. Stud is over here laughing. Marina, wait, why are they shooting? It. Oh, the refs were a little confused there. Marina shot the free throw worth 2 points, which she made, but now it's vinyl basketball. 25-24. It was a double tech, but they still had the defensive foul. All right, cool. Now we back to it. Now they guarding each other again. Let me set up. Oh, now they both laughing at each other. I guess all's at what's the saying? All's good that ends well. I don't know what the saying is. I'm just chatting right now. It's late. But there's a foul called on the floor. All's well that ends well. There we go. I'm hyped. That got my blood pumping a little bit. Leave it to the Jersey girl to get stuff popping off here in Unrivaled. Ryan Howard wide open for three, misses. Marina gets the rebound. Marina blows by Stud, and she finishes the left hand layup, and then looks at Bud and say, "Get your girl." Nah, I just added that part. Yeah, but Hamby responds and she gets a layup. Marina quickly back the other way over to Beck Allen. She steps back for three. I'm about to say, girl, I never see you do that in your life. She airballed that. Stud tries to drop off the pass, stolen by Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards goes up, and she smokes the layup. Rebecca Allen putback is good. And we have a timeout on the floor. 29-26, excuse me. Oh, my bad. I still had this countdown thing up. So they go into a commercial break. And we'll be back soon. Damn, that made me sit up though. I can't lie. Got the blood pumping a little bit. All right, let's take a look at the box score. Over here. I'm too hype. Got a woosah. 29-26 is the score. 29-26. You got D Hamby with 4 points, 7 for Ryan Howard, 6 for Courtney Williams, 3 for Burrell, 2 for Griner, 4 for Wheeler. So everybody scored for Vinyl. Lunar Owls, you got 8 for Beck Allen, 4 for Aaliyah Edwards, 9 for Mabry, 3 for Bantam, 3 for Diggins, and 2 for Feck Bentley. So everybody for them has scored as well. Much more competitive game than we saw earlier. That game was over from damn near the first quarter. So I'm glad this is a competitive one, and some emotions bubbled over a little bit there, but listen, everybody is good. Salute to everyone hanging around on the Unrivaled Watch Along. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. We cover WNBA and Unrivaled. We'll see if we actually have a W season at the rate things are going. Because it's been a struggle for them to get an agreement done, but we shall see. I should have had some grapes on stream today. Salute. No problem. Thanks for finding the stream, however you did. Hopefully YouTube recommended it to you. Trying to get my name back in the algorithm. I was quiet for a bit after the W season, so I fell out of favor with the YouTube gods, but trying to get back into favor, doing my due diligence. Broadcast coming back on. Second quarter. I feel like the second quarter has been going on for a long time. Lunar Owls looking for their first win of the season. Vinyl trying to move up to 3-2. Move a game over 500. Erica Wheeler, they're doing a little feature on her. She is from Miami or South Florida. Ball in play here with Vinyl down 3. And Aaliyah Edwards gets a tip away. Goes into the backcourt, but Hamby picks it up. Hamby stops, reverses, goes up for the right-hand scoop. She likes that move, and she scores with that move. 29-28, Beck Allen with the ball. Gets it over to Mabry. Mabry gets it back to Beck Allen. Beck Allen down to Edwards. Edwards fakes to going in. Ball gets tipped away. Edwards, one leg fall away over Hamby. Marina almost gets the rebound, and Courtney Williams has it out to Ryan Howard. Loads up for a 3. Bounces around, fight for the rebound. That looked like a kickball on Hamby. And it should be Lunar Owls' ball. They're just focusing on Erica Wheeler right now, so I can't see what's going on. But it looks like it's still Vinyl ball, I'm assuming. All right. Oh, it is Lunar Owls ball. So it's Sky Dig, Mabry, and Edwards on the court right now. Sky gets it over to Marina. Back to Sky. Sky sets up for a top of the key 3 off the front of the rim. Edwards offensive rebound. Throws it out to Mabry. Mabry catches it from her shoelace tops and knocks down the 3 from damn near half court. 28-32. Edwards over to Williams, and Sky Dig with a deflection, but it drops right to Hamby, and she lays it in. They got the deflection, couldn't get the loose ball, and Hamby picks it up and puts it in, and then a bad pass by Skylar. Ryan Howard picks it up. Layup is up. Good. Tie game. 32-all. Marina. Oh, nobody home. Marina bumps off Ryan Howard. Goes up. Oh, she smokes the layup, though. Oh, no. Courtney Williams gets downhill, gets to that left midi, and Vinyl retake the lead. You blow a layup on one end, give up a 2 on the other. Timeout by Lunar Owls. 9th lead change of the game. 34-32. Vinyl up on top right now. Damn, back up from Fat Bentley, but. All right, they're still hanging with them. They're not going to a TV timeout. They're just staying in the huddle here. I'm gonna let y'all hear.
Okay. When you play, yes, all right. And get out, like away.
Marina talking now.
Sky has it. Away from me. I go against Sky. Dive. You dive. I'm diving. You take it. She's not switching. Ryan's lazy. She don't want to switch.
First one here.
Oh, she said Ryan's lazy. She don't want to switch.
Aaliyah, come up,
Ooh, I love it.
Get downhill. Operate off it. Let's go. It's a big couple minutes. Let's go.
She says Ryan is lazy. She don't want to switch. So take advantage of that. But this is a good matchup, though. It's very competitive. 34-32 Vinyl on top, however. 9 lead changes. Marina talking to Ryan now, like, yeah, I told them you lazy, so be prepared to get attacked here. Sky with the ball. Sky gets downhill. Shoots off balance. Oh, that was a pass to Aaliyah Edwards, I think. I think Sky will say it was a pass. And they tie the game at 34. Now Ryan Hamby attacks Edwards and gets blocked out of bounds. Oh, no, they say no. They say it's Lunar Owls basketball. They quickly inbound it. Ball over to Sky. Sky out to Edwards. Edwards travels. She was moving a little bit too quick for herself. She wanted to get to the basket and was just moving too quick. Ball in play here with Vinyl. Courtney Williams, Hamby, Ryan Howard on the court. Hamby on the attack. Spins middle. Goes for the left hand scoop this time, and it's off. Edwards with the rebound. Over to Mabry. Transition 3. Mabry for 3. And cashes out from 3. It says something in the ear of Courtney Williams. I'm telling you, this girl's a little instigator. Not a little instigator. She's a big instigator. Courtney Williams now tries to get back at her and knocks it down. Ah! They going at it. I love it. Marina with the ball. Marina gets downhill, goes for the scoop, and gets fouled there by Hamby. Maybe one of those players, sometimes you like her on your team, and when you're playing against her, you hate it. They're going to review this, apparently. Jeez, the second quarter is crawling. 37-36. Is the score. I think they're reviewing this play. This has been a long second quarter with the altercation or the tiff, and then with these timeouts and reviews. But listen, it's a part of the game. I don't know from that angle. I couldn't tell if it was body or she got her. I'm not too sure. Mustard. Doom, 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 doom. They're showing a replay here. Let me see what it looks like. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's not a foul, Mabry. Get up. Get up, stand up. Mabry with 15 points tonight. 15 for Marina Mabry. I don't think that's a foul, though. I don't see anything there. Yeah, nothing there. It should be overturned, but we'll see what the referees decide to do. No illegal contact. No approximate foul. Vinyl did have the ball, so they're going to get possession. Successful challenge. So Vinyl to inbound to get it into Hamby. Funny, Vinyl has not made a 3, and they're only down 1 in this game. Ryan Howard with the ball, guarded by Sky Dig. She attacks Sky, blows right by her, goes up, layup is good. And they retake the lead, 38-37. Mabry with the ball. Mabry gets it over to Sky on the left-hand side. Gets the screen from Aaliyah Edwards. Hamby switches out. Aaliyah Edwards versus Ryan Howard in the post. She spins, goes up, under. Oh, she smokes the layup. You got to finish that. Ball over to Courtney Williams. Stops. Shoots the midi. Oh, she hesitated. Marina with it. 2 seconds. 1 second. Over the... Oh, Sky just throws it, and and that's how the quarter ends. Had to get that shot off. But 38-37 at half. We'll take it. Very competitive first half. Hopefully the second half gonna be better. Zay said, I know Marina be trying to hit man. Listen, if she swing that way, no pun intended. 38-37. At the half, let's get ready for the third quarter, and then we'll take a look at the box score. Oh, I got the wrong thing up. Where is it? There we go. 37, 36. I crack myself up sometimes. If you don't make yourself laugh, who will? Let's get the halftime bug up. All right, 37-36. Let me refresh this. End of the second quarter. There we go. Hamby with 8 points, 3 rebounds. I think they said she plays the most minutes in Unrivaled per game. 11 for Ryan Howard on 5 of 12 shooting. 10 for Courtney Williams. 3 for Burrell. 2 for Griner. 4 for Wheeler. For Lunar Owls, you got Beck Allen with 8. 6 for Aaliyah Edwards. 15 for Mabry. 3 for Banham. 3 for Sky. And 2 for Fag Benley. Let's take a look at the team stats here. Summary. You got Vinyl shooting 48.5% from the field, 41% for Lunar Owls. As you can see, Goose Egg from 3 for Vinyl. 3-point percentages, of course, if they haven't shot a 3, they're shooting 0%. 80% from the line for Vinyl on 4 or 5 shooting, 2 for 2 for Lunar Owls. You got 20 rebounds for Vinyl, 18 for Lunar Owls. 7 for Lunar Owls in assists, 3 for Vinyl. 3 steals for Lunar Owls, 2 for Vinyl. 3 blocks for Lunar Owls, 1 for Vinyl. 4 turnovers for Vinyl, 4 turnovers for Lunar Owls, 3 for Vinyl. And then Vinyl has 1 more foul than Lunar Owls, 9-8. All right, so that's the team stats for this game. All right, let's see. As I mentioned, Paige Beckers in that last game, she ends up winning the free throw challenge. Let me see if they crowned her the winner. But Paige Beckers, after making all of her free throws through the first 5 games of the season, I think they said you needed to take at least 6 to qualify. You can't just make 1 and then win. But she went 13 for 13 through the first 5 games of the season. So she gets the $50K prize. This is the Philly Unrivaled overview. They're playing one night only in Philadelphia, January 30th, for the league's first inaugural tour stop. This is the first time they'll be playing outside of Miami for an Unrivaled game since the league started. So that should be a good time for those folks who are attending out there in Philadelphia. All right, let's take a look. Go back some. All right, 38-37 is the score. Let's take a look at the standings. It's the standings here in Unrivaled. Lace is with a 4-1 record, so they'll go into the weekend with the best record and the number 1 seed. You got Rose with a 3-2 record. Breeze with the win today move up to 3-2, and now they're in 3rd place. 3-2 for Phantom. Missed at a 3-2 record as well. After that loss today, they dropped down to 5th place. Vinyl with a 2-2 looking to join the 3-2 teams, and Lunar Owls trying to join Hive with 1 win, or they'll go into the week with a 0-5 record, which isn't a good start to the season by any means. All right, we got about 4 minutes until halftime is over. So we shall see how the second half pans out. The first half got a little testy there, but what can you ask for? What else can you ask for? Let's take a look at the leaders here this season stat-wise. So these are the per game stats. Chelsea Gray leads the league in points per game with 30.6 points per game for Team Rose. Mabry playing in this game with 27. Aaliyah Edwards with 24. So Lunar Owls have 2 of the top 5 scorers in the league. Paige Beckers with 23.4 and Alicia Gray with 23. Defensive leaders, you got Dom Malonga averaging 11 rebounds a game. Aaliyah Edwards averaging 10.8. Hamby at 9.5. Stewie at 8.4. And my girl Mo Billings at 8.4 as well. In terms of assists, Mabry, look at Mabry leading in assists as well, 7.5 assists per game. Paige Beckers with 6.8, Plum with 6, Chelsea with 5, Courtney with 5.5. And 3-pointers made Chelsea Gray again on this list, as well as Marina Mabry. Game winners, Chelsea Gray at the top of the list, tied for 2 with a bunch of players. And you can see Marina Mabry leading the league in minutes, 22 minutes a game. Chelsea at 21. Paige at 19, Aaliyah at 19, and Ryan Howard at 19.4. So these are the per game stats for the 2026 season. Per game stats there. Looking at some team stats, as we have about 2.5 minutes until we're back. Laces lead the league in points per game as a team, 73.8 points per game. Looking at the 2 teams playing right now, Vinyl are at 6th seed with 69.8. Lunar Owls right below them at 64.8. So that's the per game points as a team. Right, players are getting some last second warm-ups in, at least Lunar Owls is. Vinyl has yet to hit the floor. So it's just Lunar Owls out there shooting around, getting ready for the second half. 38-37 is the score. It is currently 10:23 here on the East Coast. Thanks for everyone hanging out on this unrivaled week game. Oh, the Knicks got smoked? Yeah. All right, broadcast about to start in the next minute. Thanks for everyone hanging around for the halftime report. 11 lead changes, 8 ties in that first half. Brandon Glasheen and Sarah Kustok on the call here. She's jeweled out. All right, so Ryan Howard and Courtney Williams lead the way with 11 and 10 points respectively. Marina Mabry and Rebecca Allen with 15 and 8 points respectfully. All right, 38-37. Hopefully this third quarter goes faster than that last one we just watched, because that was, even though there was a little tiff in that quarter, it dragged along. All right, so let's see how this second half begins. Let me end this poll. It's a good time to end the poll. If you haven't voted, I'm going to end it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm ending the poll. So 72% of y'all said Vinyl. 28% said Lunar Owls. Ball and play for the third quarter. Marina Mabry and Lunar Owl will start off with the ball. Mabry gets it over to Rebecca Allen. Allen over to Edwards. Edwards finds Mabry, but they call a offensive foul. So the point does not count. Keys to a comeback for Lunar Owls is to limit turnovers, which they just got one, and then balance and ball movement. Courtney Williams over to Ryan Howard in the right corner. She drives baseline, goes all the way across, hands it off to Courtney Williams, shoots the midi, and scores. 40-37. Mabry with the ball. Mabry gets downhill. Mabry into the paint. Left hand layup is up and good. Marina Mabry. Courtney Williams with the ball. Keeps the dribble alive. Gets to switch. Rebecca Allen guarding Ryan Howard. She steps back. Rebecca Allen gets the long arm up and gets the block there on that 3 attempt. Edwards blows by. That should be an N1. Oh, they say it's on the floor. I thought that was the continuation. Kim, I think Sky is still on a little bit of a minutes restriction. But she did play 7 minutes in that first half, so that's about a quarter. Ball back in play here as Mabry with the push off on Ryan Howard. 40-39, so that's 2 turnovers already in this quarter. Ball back in play here with Vinyl. 40-39. Ball over to Courtney Williams. She steps into the midi, and it's off. A rebound to Edwards. Back to Mabry. Mabry with the ball. Comes off the screen. Keeps the dribble alive. Mabry. Corner to Rebecca Allen. She shoots a 3. Air ball. And that should be a foul on Hamby. She's all over her back. Hamby gets it over to Courtney Williams. Williams off the screen. And that should be a foul on... Do they call it on Hamby or they call it on Mabry? They call it on Mabry. What? I don't know. I don't know what's going on out there. Oh, Mabry over here talking to Courtney Williams. I love it. Ryan Howard picks up her dribble up top to Courtney Williams with 3 on the clock, and they call a foul on Rebecca Allen now. Jeez, the fouls again. So Courtney Williams to inbound again. This is annoying. Over to Hamby. Back to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams steps into the mid-range jump shot, and she buries it. 42-39. Mabry with the ball. Goes over to Edwards. Edwards on the quick attack on Hamby. Goes up. Tries to hook shot it. Throws it out to Rebecca Allen. Pump fakes for 3. Goes all the way down the lane and lays it in. Good take there by Rebecca Allen. The threat of the 3 forces Courtney Williams to contest. She blows right by, lays it in. Williams with the ball over to Hamby. Hamby with the ball, gets it over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard keeps the dribble alive, takes the foul line jump shot, and scores. 44-41. Mabry with the ball. Mabry gets the ball deflected by Hamby. And Mabry still has it. And what they say? Oh, they call that timeout. Okay. Coach calls a timeout. 44-41. 30-second timeout here. What's going on my phone? (44-41) is the score. 44-41. Vinyl, the first 2 games of the season, they were averaging 54.5 points per game. They've upped that to 85 in the last 2 games. Okay, ball in play here with Lunar Owls. They get it over to Mabry. Mabry, quick 3 off the rim. Aaliyah Edwards gets the rebound and then loses the ball, and then a foul by Rebecca Allen. Aaliyah Edwards gets a technical foul for arguing that she got fouled on that last possession. All right. Did she make the free throw? I wasn't even looking. All these stoppages get me annoyed right now. Erica Wheeler gets the ball down to Hamby. Tries to get it over to Ryan Howard. She does. Ryan Howard dribbles three. That looked off from it. Left her hand. And it is off. Mabry gets downhill. Comes off the screen going left. Mabry to her left hand goes up. Switches to the right. Can't get it. Aaliyah Edwards with the rebound, foul, and putback. That's why Aaliyah Edwards is top 5 in the league in rebounds and points. She's doing it all. Doing it all. And that's a foul. Erica Wheeler with the foul there on the reaching. I mean, at least Aaliyah Edwards took that purple and gold braid out of her hair. Yeah, Marina just trying to... Marina just being irritant is the word. And Edwards misses a free throw, damn. 45-43, Vinyl still up 2. Wheeler for 3. Off the back of the rim, Edwards with another rebound. Edwards skips through that lane, takes the contact, fight for the rebound, and it's out on Hamby. It'll stay with Lunar Owls. Ball into Edwards over to Skyler, who's backing. Pass to Mabry for 3 in the lead. And a timeout on the floor here. 20 for Mabry, and Lunar Owls retake the lead here. 46-45. Ooh, they got Marina mic'd up. We're going to hear from her after the break. Hopefully they got what she was saying during the fight. And we can hear what she was trying to say. Let's go back to the box score while we have some time here. This game feels like it's dragging, or I'm just tired. Either way, thanks for hanging with me, y'all. Maz said we know what she said. I want to hear it I want to hear it in 4K. Nah, in Dolby or whatever high fidelity audio. 45-46. These are the stats, y'all. Mabry with 20, first player in 20. She has a game high 20 points. Only one other player in double figures. That's Rebecca Allen with 10. $46-45. Lunar Owls on top. We got about 90 seconds until we're back from commercial break here. Thanks for everyone hanging around. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know. This game, they just got to find random objects that are called out, I guess. That's what they're playing in the arena right now. All right, finally, they coming back here. They playing these games. Ugh. Oh, let me let y'all hear.
Wait. Toe back.
This is Mabry.
Switch. Dive on the switch. I'm gonna throw it to you every time. I'm just gonna dribble back out. We worked really hard last half. Here we go. Let's execute. Great defense. Way to run. Let's run cross.
Boo! That's trash. I wanted to hear some curses. Nah, I'm joking. Let me take this halftime bug off anyway. All right, broadcast coming back, y'all. I wanted to hear some debauchery. They over here. All right, good switch. Run hard, man. That's trash. Ball in play here. Erica Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler drives right, and they call him illegal screen here. They're talking to Courtney Williams. They're asking her like, "What's going on with y'all on the court?" She said, "It's competitive bump. It's good. It's good competition out there, really." Sky gets fouled on the drive. Erica Wheeler with the foul. If y'all don't know, Courtney Williams, she got into some altercation back when she played for the Atlanta Dream. Her and a couple teammates. Like it wasn't on the court. It was like by some food truck. I can't remember the exact details. As Sky hits the free throw worth 2 points. Lunar Owls up by 3 with 3. Oh, my clock has been running. There's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. I'm going to stop the clock for a bit. Ryan Howard for 3, and she knocks it down to tie the game. Brittany Griner back in the game. Aaliyah Edwards catches the pass quickly in transition. Almost gets the rebound, and now Vinyl quickly back the other way. Erica Wheeler down to BG. Guarded by Edwards. Shoots the hook shot over her. Misses. Mabry with the ball. Mabry comes off that screen. Mabry gets downhill. Steps back for 3 over Griner. Oh my goodness. Right wing 3 from Marina. 23 from Marina. Yeah, it was like fighting. Yeah, it was like outside the facility or something. I can't remember the exact details. I think they ended up getting suspended. Moving screen here by Griner. Mabry came off the screen, had BG in her sight. She backed it up a little bit. Did a little step back. Dead eye from 3. And then throws up the 3. Mabry with the ball. Mabry with Griner in the sights again. She steps back again, even further this time off the front of the rim. Sky gets the rebound. Oh, Sky had her. Sky goes up and then Ryan Howard blocks that out of bounds. 51-48. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sky gets it into Edwards. Back over to Sky. Sky in the right corner. Sky goes up, drops it off to Edwards. Edwards wasn't ready. She has to shoot it. She gets it up. Oh, she hits it at the buzzer. Oh, Aaliyah Edwards. And she's cheesing. What a shot. She didn't even know the shot clock was expiring. Just threw it up there and cashed out in another moving screen from Griner. Wow. Aaliyah Edwards catches it. She just looks, gets it off in time, and cashes out. And then she just yells out a big yell, and then she does this little celebration. That's hilarious. Mabry with the ball, and they call a moving screen on Edwards now. It's like a moving screen night. Like everybody just moving screen after moving screen. I don't know who that was, Sierra. Somebody had a Yukon Huskies hoodie on. Ball in play here with Vinyl and Stud. Ryan Howard off the screen. Ryan Howard out to Stud. Back over to Ryan Howard. They call a foul on Sky. Foul on Griner. She was buried under the basket. She just had to foul to get out of that. Williams gets it over to Griner. Griner at the top of the key. Hand off to Ryan Howard for 3. And it's all fight for the rebound. Aaliyah Edwards gets it. Aaliyah Edwards, oh, crossover here. Showing off the handles. Gets it over to Mabry. Mabry comes off the screen. Mabry slows it down, goes up, and they call an offensive foul. (54-48). Another foul called. Somebody had a sign saying gays loved Unrivaled. Ball in play here with Ryan Howard. 9 turnovers for Lunar Owls now. Ball over to Courtney Williams in the right corner. Down to BG. Aaliyah Edwards comes over to help, and they get the steal. Mabry gets the loose ball over to Sky. Sky with the ball. Sky loads up a 3 off the back rim. It drops to Ryan Howard. They get it out to Courtney Williams. Back out to Ryan Howard. Wide open for 3, and it's off. Long rebound goes out to Mabry. Mabry has ease. Gets the screen from Edwards. Steps back behind the screen. Now attacks it again. Gets around Ryan. Stops. Goes glass. Doesn't get it. They call a late foul there. And Ryan Howard saying something to Mabry. Mabry over here with a smile on her face. She says she can't guard me. I love it. She cheated saying she can't guard me. Yo, I love when people talk smack, man. Well, I love watching people talk smack. I hate when people talk smack to me. They called a tech on Ryan Howard, I think. So Mabry at the line, free throws up, and she knocks it down. So now Mabry at the line for her foul free throw worth 2 points. Mabry knocks down the free throw worth 2 points now, and this is their biggest lead of the game, 9 points. This might be their biggest lead of the season. 57-48. 20 seconds to go here. Courtney Williams gets it over to Griner. Handoff back to Court. Court comes off that screen. Courtney Williams lobs it up to Griner. Griner under the basket. Hook shot is up and good. And they call a foul on Mabry. 57-50. Let me see if there's a foul here. Oh, she did reach in a little bit. So Griner at the line for the 3-point play. We're in for a good fourth quarter as she knocks down the free throw. So it's a 6-point game, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe puts up the jumper, rolls off the rim, and that's how the quarter ends. Winning score is 68. Lunar Owls looking for their first win of the season. Would be the upset of the season. Would be the upset of the season as we get ready for the untimed fourth quarter. Let's take a quick look at the box score while they go to a timeout break here. Refresh this. There we go. 57-51 is the score. Hamby, quiet night for her. 8 points, 5 rebounds. Does have 5 fouls. That may be the reason why. 17 for Ryan Howard. 14 for Courtney Williams. 3 for Burrell, 5 for Griner, 4 for Wheeler. They're shooting 1 for 9 for 3, 11%. Lunar Owls got Beck Allen with 10, 11 for Aaliyah Edwards with 13 rebounds. 26 for Mabry, 8 rebounds for her as well. Bannon with 3, 5 for Sky Dig, 2 for Fag Bentley. They're 9 for 20 from 3, 20 for 50 from the field. Yeah, she definitely did call me old, Mads. She definitely did call me old. But that's the score, y'all. That's the score. 57-51. Target score is 68 for the winner. Lunar Owls on the brink of getting their first win of the season. Can they hold on? Marina Mabry might have to finish with 40 for them to win this game. She has 26. I don't think she can get 40 because it's only 11 points to win. But she's going to have to continue to score. Aaliyah Edwards, a double-double again. 11 points, 13 rebounds. All right, we're about a minute 20 back from break for the fourth quarter. $57-51 is the score. Salute to everyone hanging around. Appreciate you guys. The channel is nothing without your support. For those old and new. If you haven't left a like, make sure you leave a like on the stream. It helps the channel out tremendously. Subscribe if you're new here. And we'll continue to cover as much Unrivaled and W, if we have a season, as possible. Okay, fourth quarter, getting ready to tip off in 30 seconds. They're about to throw some t-shirts out before they went to black. You got Paige Becker sitting courtside here, keeping up with the action. You got Bud and Sanaya Rivers there as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sanaya was with that Connecticut team where Mabry was on. But Mabry is keeping the Lunar Owls alive in this one. 3-point shot making, drawing fouls, being an instigator. She's doing whatever she can to try and get a win here. I don't think so. There was a lot of talk about if that was even real or not, but I don't think they are if it was real. Hamby over to Ryan Howard, who escapes, drops it off to Hamby. Hamby gets stripped, but they call a foul on Edwards. With 2 seconds on the shot clock. That's tough. So Hamby will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. 57-51. Hamby for the free throw and misses. She's not the greatest free throw shooter, so you can get away with that. Mabry comes off the screen, shoots the midi, and scores. Marina picking up where she left off in that third. 59-51. 9 away from the win. Hamby down the lane. And that's a block by Aaliyah Edwards. What a block. Give it to Mabry. Oh, no. Sky says, I'm going to shoot the 3. Oh, come on, Sky. Should have gave that to Mabry. Ball over to Courtney Williams. She loads up for a 3, and she misses. Let it go. Get a breather. That was a good block by Aaliyah Edwards. Hamby tried to double clutch it by her, and she gets the nice block. Mabry with the rock. Guarded by Howard over to Sky. Sky looks to attack. Gets to that left. Double clutches on the jumper and scores. And then looks at the ref. Uh-oh. We might have an upset on our hands. Y'all who said Vinyl was going to win. Looking shaky. Hamby wide open for 3. Hell no. She misses. Rebound to Edwards. Mabry, just Mabry. Mabry steps back for a deep 3. Oh, it spun in and out. Oh my gosh. That would have been crazy. Courtney Williams loses Sky. Gets it over to Hamby. Oh, but Aaliyah Edwards with the steal. Slow it down, AE. Oh, no. Come on, AE. You got to slow down a bit. Slow down. Slow down, son. You're killing them. $61-51. Erica Wheeler has checked in for Williams. Over to Hamby. Hamby gets it down. Oh, she threw a pass. Ryan Howard wasn't expecting it. It goes out of bounds. I think Vinyl are getting some mental fatigue here. A lot of errors. Hamby's going to the bench. I think Griner's coming in. They threw that pass like they were throwing it to Griner. Ball in play. Back to Mabry. from Sky. Maybe crosses half court down to Aaliyah Edwards in the post against Burrell. Burrell checks in, gets the block on Edwards. So it's Howard, Burrell, and Wheeler on the court. Howard attacks Mabry, steps through, goes up, takes some contact, doesn't get it. Fight for the ball, and oh my gosh! And then Howard falls on top of Edwards. And then Howard falls on top of Edwards. Remember, Edwards in one of the first games of the season ran right into the basket stanchion. Man, it's been really chippy in this one. Then we got this guy looking up his nose on the screen. Jeez, I've never seen so many reviews in an unrivaled game. Man said Ray could give you a spark, but it's an Owls dub. Aaliyah Edwards over here drinking the water and it's all leaking on her lap. That is hilarious. So they're reviewing for a flagrant on Ryan Howard. Sorry, I'm listening to the coach talk right now. I should have piped that in for y'all. They go into the review. No further penalties, just a defensive foul on Ryan Howard. Zay, you right. Edwards always a part of a crazy collision. Sometimes she plays out of control. She needs to slow it down a bit. Yeah, you love the energy, but she gotta know when to rein it in some. Which. And then when Ryan Howard gets frustrated, she starts to play a little crazy. Aaliyah Edwards with 11 points and 16 rebounds. As Sky gets downhill, shoots the floater. Edwards with the rebound and putback. So add to the point total, add to the rebound total. 63-51. Ray Burrell with the ball. She barely played tonight, really. Wheeler over to Howard. Howard, no hesitation for three, and she buries it. They're going to have to get some stops here. It's a 9-point game. Lunar Owls 5 points away from their first win of the season. Lunar Owls, as Mabry shoots a three, she wanted a foul on the shot, and they say it's just out of bounds. She's over here saying that's a... Oh my gosh, she said I'm gonna effing kill somebody, I swear to God. Mabry is crazy. She forgot she's mic'd up. Mabry is hilarious. Yeah, she smacks her whole arm. That's a foul. You gotta call that. You gotta call that. She smacked her whole shooting arm. But that made it out to the public. TNT gonna get a FTC fine for letting that slip out. Avery said, "I'm gonna effing kill somebody." I swear to God. Yeah, she is nuts, man. She is nuts. A coach's challenge right here by the coach of the Lunar Owls. Listen, I will say this game has been entertaining. That should stand up for a one-shot worth 3. Listen, the Lunar Owls on the brink here. If this counts as a foul and she shoots the free throw, they could be, if she makes it, they'll be one basket away from the win. Or if he just sitting there like, listen, man, the 1st and the 15th, my check's still clear. So y'all do what y'all got to do. All right, guys, let's speed this up. No lead to, this is a clear cut as it gets. Smacked her whole forearm. Like there should be like no real discussion here. Oh, so they so they don't get the foul shot, they get the possession. Yeah, so they can't go back and give the foul, but they will give possession. Interesting. Sky with the ball. Sky into the paint, throws up the floater and scores. So they get they get 2 points anyway. They're 3 points away from the win. Wheeler down the lane, gets fouled and won. So this game isn't over yet. I'm telling you, Mads. That's why every time he's in the camera, I gotta look away. It's just uncomfortable. At least in like the NBA, it's more sort of eye level instead of like zoomed in and up boy nose. Like, excuse me. So Erica Wheeler at the line for the 3-point play, and she buries it. 65-57. 3 points away from a win for their first win of the season. Mabry with the ball. Over to Edwards. Over to Sky. Sky for 3 in the win. Shoots an air ball. Edwards saves it to Mabry. Mabry with 4 on the clock. Mabry step back for 3 in the win. Oh my God! Marina Mabry, with the time expiring, gives Lunar Owls their first win of the season. What a game, Marina Jersey girl Mabry. They moved to 1-4. Salute the Lunar Owls. It was a spicy game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stakes were high for them. 31 for Marina. Step back 3 contested as the shot clock was expiring. And Lunar Owls get their first win of the season. What an end to that game. Sky was going for glory, shot an air ball. Aaliyah Edwards with another rebound and save. Mabry spins, step back, shoots over Wheeler, and dots her eye. And then Wheeler pushes her away, saying, damn, you got me there. You got me there. What a shot. Man, Kyle landing with broken vinyl. What a shot there. So every team, excuse me, every team has won at least one game in this season. Let's take a quick look at the box score before we head out of here. We got 68-57. Let me refresh this. Marina Mabry game-winning 3-point shot. Hamby, quiet night, 8 points, 20 for Ryan Howard, 14 for Courtney Williams, 7 for Wheeler, 5 for Griner. They shot 2 for 12 from 3. Not a good night. Beck Allen with 10, 13 for Aaliyah Edwards, 31 for Mabry, 3 for Banham, 9 for Diggins, and 2 for Fag Benley. All right, y'all, that's it from me. Appreciate you guys tuning in for another night of Unrivaled. That second game was a good one. Mabry with a step back 3 for the kill and gives Lunar Owls their first win. And in the earlier game, the Young Breeze team, Paige Beckers, with a 30-piece, gives Breeze the win over the veteran Mist team. All right, I'll be back on Saturday, I believe, for some Unrivaled content. On Friday, I'll be in the Discord. I'll play the game in the Discord so you guys can chat in there. I'll probably pop in and out, but you guys know the deal. All right, have a good night, y'all. Have a good week. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Thanks for all the likes, the subscribers, the super chat, super stickers, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Salute.